There's actually 3 there, and Jedi Singh, he did another one with my same spelling of my name, but he substituted the C on an end with the K, so it's Fork. DJ Grace 007 the Fork. So what we were doing is trying to get into the top 5 in Heroes versus Villains, so people in the streams will see both these names pop and go, what the fuck's going on? Would you believe it that in the first stream, no one picked up on it? Nobody. Oh, we were pissing ourselves laughing. We had to point it out to them before they finally noticed. Bunch of twats. They're my worshippers. I better be careful. I might be mistaken for an underground organisation or something and get into trouble. Oh no. Swag, I didn't catch that first message. What did he just say?
Together, we will slaughter our enemies. Break a leg. Mine are made of steel.
Oh, you're a goose, Swag. I asked if you were playing for a while.
And ready to go.
Goose? No, it doesn't matter.
This is your champion.
Looks fun over there. We should land there. Looks like fun. Hold your breath. If you have a respiratory system, might be something good this way.
That's quite a glide. Ooh, Mini, you nearly got caught on the edge there. I hope that's you behind me.
Round 1, beginning ring countdown.
Rápido. Here I go. First blood on the enemy. Triple take here. Body shield here. Level 1.
Okay.
Champion out. Careful, no kill leader. Thanks.
That gun seems to be floating off the ground. Must be glitched.
Thanks.
More. Oh, yes, there's a
Shotgun bolt here. Level 3.
another triple take.
Zipline deployed. Gotta hop up here. Joke. Shotgun bolt here. Level 3. Peacekeeper here.
Oh, against that. But...
R301 here. Jump that out. Grappling.
What the hell? Look at that, I'm bouncing inside the... Look, he threw it in here. Me. How funny, I was bouncing my head off the wall, off the ceiling.
Here. She's fast like me.
Oh wow, look at all the health things here. I'll leave a couple there big. A backpack. I'll grab all the health, and if you guys want some, I'll give it to you.
Thanks.
Oh, that's a gold digital thing.
Let's go over here. Let's go over here. The ring is distant. Trust the winds.
Won't let me do it.
I saw someone, and I don't think they're selling cookies. We've got 45 seconds. If you don't got robotic legs, you need to move. Half the squads remain. Let's keep winning.
There is a new kill leader.
I don't know why I'm picking up all those health kits, but I grabbed them.
Got an enemy out there. Got trouble here. Got trouble here. Enemy spotted over there.
Hang on, I'm coming.
Bad dudes over there. Enemy spotted over there.
Warning. Ring movement in progress.
The ring's moving, friends.
No kidding.
Hey, we got bad guys over there. Bad dudes
Oh,
over there.
sake. Did someone just take a shot at me?
Hey, bad guys, let's do this. Hey, we got bad guys over there.
Care package being delivered.
Oh, people just walked around here.
Someone's out there.
Hang on, I'm gonna scan.
All Father, give me sight.
Are there enemies around here, or?
Contact.
No, I missed it. Missed the jump.
I saw someone, and I don't think they're selling cookies.
No, I just made it.
Oh look, someone wandered into our safe space. Open. Reloading. Down.
He's in here. Got him. Got him. I don't believe I managed to get one. I don't like the look. Oh, watch out. I don't believe it. My weapon decided to reload at that exact moment. Oh, I'm in big trouble. Oh, I didn't realise the ring was... Oh, no. No, never with my beast tail activate. I'm still not making it. Oh, I've only got 5 seconds. Oh, I actually outran the ring. Oh, lucky. I'm still on my ass. Get off me. God damn it. I don't, are you guys alive still? Yep.
Beginning ring countdown.
Next ring's far, not for me, but them. Ha! Hitting the eject button.
Wow, look, I picked up all these shields and that. God damn.
Repairing my damage. Healing my wounds.
Come on.
Taking a moment to heal.
Wrong passcode? What do you mean wrong passcode? What are you talking about?
Healing my wounds.
Are you guys coming my way or?
Oh, this is taking too long. Repair it.
What? Oh, you are too. Oh shit, I didn't see you guys there. Well, I managed to kill one of them.
Giving my shields a recharge.
Probably should do a... Should we do a scan around here in this narrow area in case... Oh, you need to swap energy in there. Alright. It's a digital display there.
Optics here. Close range.
Gold one if you want.
Grappling.
I want to keep that triple take for mid-range.
Target spotted. Using grapple.
1 minute remains. The ring is close.
Sorry.
Might be something good this way. Who's ready to fly on a zip line? I am.
45 seconds till ring close, amigos. Don't let me carry you.
2 enemy squads live. Vitaka, victory, and slaughter.
There's 2 blue crates here.
Hit the ejector seat.
Seems to be coming from the right.
It's go time.
Target over there.
Oh, this one's inside the ring.
Taking fire.
Firing. Reloading.
Thermite grenade set.
Contact.
Charging up my shield.
The enemies are shooting at me.
Careful. Look here.
That's my grenades, by the
Lucky
way.
us. We are already inside the ring.
Attention.
There's a gold box over there. They might have gold armor or something. Oh no. So I'm trying to get that. Hey, wait a minute. I've got the triple take.
Engaging.
Oh, I missed him when he jumped up on me.
Recharging shields.
Taking a moment to recharge my shields.
Oh no. He's still behind the tree. Oh, he's down, he's down.
Reloading.
3.
He's down.
Reloading.
Watch out, he's not there. No.
I need some.
There he is, there.
It's okay, friend. I was just better this time.
Hey, Cyclone.
We have our Apex champions.
So we came second. Not bad. I still dropped one enemy. Yeah, thanks, Vader. So, Cyclone, what are you up to, man? Good idea, Swag. Good idea. Hey, Minnie, you still there? Mini Militia. I think he must have been sidetracked, Swag. Might just have to wait a sec. Minnie, what's happening, man? It's like a camera taking a photo. Back, click, click, click. Bloody hell, come second. Only 80 damage. God damn it. And that triple take annoyed me. I missed the guy when he was sniping at you, and then I missed the other guy that used the jump pad. Just missed him. God damn it.
Get ready. Today is not gonna be easy.
The triple take does it. Ah, that's what was happening. I thought you were doing something like you had to go to the bathroom or something.
The place between life and death is where I feel most alive.
That's alright, you can thank Tony. Thank Tony for your fantastic internet connection.
This is your champion.
Good old big ears.
Looks fun over there. Eeny, meeny, miny. How about there? Eeny, meeny, miny. How about there? We should let the supply ship over here. Can you feel the speed? Yeah, baby!
Hey Merple, how are you, man? Oh shit, we landed on the ship! We landed on the ship! Shit, I must have been lagging or something. What the fuck? Oh, someone in it. You got him too. Oh, look at
We have the benefit. We are inside the ring.
oh, swag. That was a massive kill, man. There's a weapon here too, a G-Scout. Are you off the ship, are you? Holy shit, man. I picked up heaps of good stuff. I'm virtually set. Oh, oh, look where you are. No, I fell down too. Oh shit, I'm in. Oh no, I landed on the... I'm still in the no-go zone. Look where I am, I'm up here.
Champion eliminated.
Is there an enemy?
Let's be honest, I'm the only real champion here.
Hey, swag.
Attention. There is a new kill leader.
Backpack here.
Oh, actually, no, I need the backpack, sorry.
New kill leader. Go on, watch out.
Mozambique here.
Hey, Edward, how are you, man? What's happening? Are you still there, Merple?
Let's go this way.
Oh. Yeah, you go this way. Yeah, pretty good, Edward. I was sleeping all night. I'm just recovering from a hangover. I think I'm better now.
Must go faster.
Too much partying, man.
Helmets here. Level 1.
Fuck, I've got no armor. So annoying. If you see any armor, please ping it. No. There's a peacekeeper.
Peacekeeper here.
Helmet here. Level 2.
Oh yeah, happy Easter to you too, man. So what are you doing, just staying home with the family, Edward? Another helmet, but... Do you want that Havoc? Oh shit, who threw that? Shit. Are we being attacked, or is that someone being silly? Is that you? Minnie? Where are you? Come here. Listen. Okay? And don't let me tell you again.
Must go faster.
Helmets here. Level 2. R99 here.
Yeah, I know. I got scared too. Well, no, but I'm just not used to you throwing a grenade like that, Minnie, you know what I mean? Like, I'd expect more Jedi Singh or someone to do that to scare me. I love the sound of that bird that you've got in the background.
30 seconds remain. Safety is an arrow shot away.
Oh, a death box.
Backpack here. Got a helmet here, amigos. Level 1.
I'll let you guys harvest it first.
Hitting the eject button.
How'd you do that? You actually threw it underneath me.
Rings around the
Oh
corner.
wow. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, look at this. I can go up here.
Enemy over there.
Where? Oh yeah, I can see him.
Target over there.
Someone's out there.
The ring is moving for live fighters. No one is inside.
If we're going to move towards them, we've got to move as a group though.
Just
Minnie, what are you
give my
doing?
shields a recharge.
Oh damn it, well at least wait for me. If anything I could... Did you want a weapon? I've got a machine gun if you want. I've got the R301. Then you can give back to me later when you find something better.
Care package being delivered.
Yeah. Yeah, come here for a second. No, don't. I'd rather give you this. For goodness sakes, drop it. Yeah. Grab that. Oh, cool. I'll just pick up everything again.
Marking our surroundings.
Hang on a sec, I'm gonna shut this door.
Look out, grenade! Bravo!
Throwing fire. Reloading. Charging shield.
Trust in the All Father.
Explore this way. Here's your birthday present.
God damn it.
Enemy down.
Oh, I've got no shield too. I've got no shields.
Bless me with sight.
Well, if he's here, he's not right around in the immediate vicinity. Got him.
The whole squad.
Do you want to go revive? Yeah, I might have to replace it with that heavy ammo weapon. I think that was the ring, wasn't it?
Round 2. Beginning ring countdown.
Right, yeah, I can use that ultimate accelerant now.
Supply ship inbound.
Oh, not again.
Charging my shields.
Reloading.
Fuck, I'm still healing.
Body shield here. Level 3.
Right, coming. Oh, there's a purple body shield in here.
Reloading.
They're not getting back up from that.
Thank you.
Listen up, I'm getting shot at.
Reloading.
Hang on a sec, I'm still over here.
Reloading. Down that one. Enemies right here.
No, I'm gonna have to do a flanking maneuver. I've got no choice.
Just giving my shields a recharge.
Oh, there he is there!
Reloading.
No, he's over behind the
Whole
rock.
squad down.
Attention. There is
Oh,
a
you
new
finished him off,
kill
Swag.
leader.
You finished him off. Oh, I only had a couple of bullets left too. Fuck. I've got virtually no ammo. Damn it. Heavy and anything that's green. Energy or otherwise. God damn it, I've got plenty of grenades. Oh, please let there be ammo in here. Please. Damn
Heavy ammo here.
curses.
Energy ammo here.
Hang on, I'm coming up. I'm looking in here just in case there's... Oh, fuck. Yeah, I'm coming. I'm just looking in these boxes in case... No, nothing. I don't believe it. Right, coming. Oh, thanks, man. Oh, yeah, good. 59 rounds. Perfect.
Recharging my shields.
Shield cell here.
I need
Oh,
shields.
thanks, man. Actually do need these.
Let's go this way. I need
Hang on a minute.
shields.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Oh, we've all got purple shields. Good.
Listen up, might be something good this way.
Did someone just take a pot shot?
I hear ya.
Let's explore this way.
Taking a moment to heal.
I've got a bad feeling someone's around me. Oh, he's run past me. He's run past me, and he hasn't. He's going up the rope with the balloon. Someone else has run past me, and he's going up the rope as well. Look, he's up here. I think he's just taken off.
Scanning the area.
Oh, did I just get rid of him? No.
Recharging my shields.
See someone out there?
Oh, I'm not gonna make it.
Reloading.
Oh, damn it, that did some damage to me too. Come on, keep running, you son of a bitch. No. I just can't get out of his line of sight. God damn it. Oh, I'm almost dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh. Thanks, Swag. God damn it. Sorry about that. No! No, hurry up and use it. Oh shit, I'm gonna die before it works. Oh, I died before it worked, you fucking asshole! Oh, I don't believe it. I was using the health and it wouldn't let me heal in time.
Come on, Richard. Say
Taking a moment to heal. Squad remains.
Healing. Ah, this is taking too long.
Right, now should be right. Yeah, that's it. Thanks, Swag. God damn it. Because I used a large health pack, but it took too long. It literally worked just as I died. Yeah, no, I've got them. I'll use them in a sec as soon as I get out of this nightmare. Look at you. I've got the one that fills it up completely, but I've got two of those. Yeah, thanks, Swagger. Fuck, I knew I had to revive him twice. Alright, that's it now. I'm back to full health. What? You're right too. Shit. Shit. Oh, there's a choke.
Could I hop up here? Skull piercer.
Still not enough ammo though, man. I used it up killing that other guy. Shooting at that other guy. Damn it. Oh yes, heavy ammo. Oh, there's a Phoenix kit. I'll grab that.
Light ammo here.
There's not ammo there if you need a machine gun.
Shake a leg. We've only got a minute and the ring's right there.
Wait a minute, I've got an ultimate accelerator. Might as well use it.
close range.
Can't see enemies. Right, just coming to where you are. Bullshit. Yeah, exactly. Ah, Lifeline. Edward, Lifeline is the healer.
Thanks.
Ring closing.
We have the benefits. We are inside the ring.
Delivering care package.
Let me go first and I'll do a scan
Looks like a care package is coming in.
in that little bottleneck if you want. Hang on a sec, hang on a sec.
Scanning the area.
No. Ah. That scanner's at limited range.
Ultimate accelerant here. Body shields here. Level 1.
You like the Lifeline character, do you, Edward? Oh, cool, man. What the fuck?
Oh, look. Someone wandered into our safe space.
That's my grenades, by the way. There he is. I think he's coming around this side, I think.
Reloading.
Oh, there he is there. Still. Be very careful.
Down that one.
Very careful. Oh, Turtle! Oh, you're online! How are you, man? Oh, they're coming towards you, there. Behind that vehicle. Yeah, he's behind there. That's it.
Reloading. Down that one.
There he is. Yes! 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 Yes!
You are the Apex champions.
Oh, that was awesome. That was awesome. Oh, look at that. Oh, no swag. One more. Come on, we won this one, man. That was awesome. Look at your damage. 11 and 1500. Oh, you'll be right. You can take a nap in half an hour. Come on, man. Just a couple more games, and then you can go and take a nap. Is that all? What, only 7 hours? Yeah, but look what that 7 hours has done. It's made you into a lethal machine. A lethal killing machine. You're like the Terminator, you're programmed to do one thing. Isn't that right, Minnie? I'll take your silence as a yes. DJ Graz 07 with Spoon left the party. You goose. I can't believe that. My first 2 games and I've been in a game 2nd and 4th.
Fly fighter. The
What
end
the
is
hell?
decided. Trust it.
The Bloodhound's good for scanning because I knew where that enemy was.
Stronger.
And I was actually sneaking up
Watch your
behind him.
side and never quit.
Yeah, I was actually sneaking up behind him when you guys dropped him.
Introducing your champion.
Looks fun over there.
okay?
Looks fun over there.
I don't get it. Even when I'm in the winning group, I still don't get picked as Jump Master. Unbelievable. Swag, where are we going? Oh.
Get ready. Moving out.
What's the name of our squad? I don't know. Mini Swag Force Squad? There you go.
We could check out here.
Actually, I might just hover here. Perfect.
Beginning ring countdown.
Hello there.
Next ring is not close.
Do you have to go to work today, Minnie, or you're on a holiday? Oh, you must love that.
First blood.
The battle happens
It's
quick.
nice to have a long weekend, isn't it?
Gotta hop up here. Skull piercer.
Map show is spread out to be marked. Health trolley to
Longbow here.
Nice. Yeah, it's just there.
Attention. The champion has been eliminated.
Already?
And
That was clumsy.
is right here.
Actually, I prefer the machine gun. So, Turtle, what are you up to, man? Did you just wake up?
Attention. There is a new kill leader.
You're playing Star...
Leader? Not for long, pal.
Oh, hang on, no, sorry, someone in my stream's asking me a question as well. What? You're playing Star Wars on PC? What, you mean like Battlefront 2? Glitchfront 2?
Triple take here.
I always have to get my hands on a Havoc. Seems to happen a lot.
Gotta hop up here.
Of course it looks better on PC, Commander, especially if you've got a good graphics card. I could just imagine what it would look like on mine, but yeah. Oh, the Jedi Fallen Order. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that too. Oh, there's a blue. Oh no, you've already got. You guys have already got blue.
Need a body shield here. Level 2.
Oh, coming.
Dibs.
Gotta remember to do that more often.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think it's November. Mid-November. You've heard about that, Mini? There's a new game coming out for Star Wars, that Jedi Fallen Order.
listen up. We're spread out a bit. Watch your maps.
It's a what?
Attention.
Yeah. Yeah, it's old school. I call it the old school type of game. Yeah. Yeah, but still should be fun.
R301 here.
If they could do a good job like they did with the Force Unleashed, then yeah.
Seconds until the ring closes. No sweat for me. Can you keep up?
But what they should do is that when you complete the game on your own, that it should open an option to then play it again in co-op. So at least you can do co-op online.
5 seconds and it's far. I mean, I'm still good.
Which is what they should have done with Battlefront 2, you know, with those missions with
Level 2.
Iden.
Flatline here.
Fuck, there's a flat line there too. That's actually probably better than this machine gun. Problem is the ammo. Actually, I've got the Havoc, that'll do. Is that a devotion? Oh Jesus, it's a devotion. I'm grabbing... Swag, did you want the devotion? Did you want this gun? Because I know you like this gun.
Come and
I'll
get
take...
your birthday present.
Yeah.
Devotion here.
If you go dibs, I'll assume you want it. If you don't, then I'll take it back. Alright, you don't seem to be interested, so... Alright, no worries.
Spitfire here.
Havoc here. Rings moving.
What do you mean swap? Oh, I've got...
Helmet here. Level 3.
dibs.
Better grab that. I still haven't got a...
Attention. Delivering care package.
Care package on high.
Throwing jump pad. What do you think is over here?
Is there any energy ammo over in here?
Body shield here. Level 2.
Whoa! The goddamn ring! I just activated my ultimate.
Supply ship over there.
Let's go this way.
We could check out here. Must go faster.
Actually, I'll grab that accelerant so that I can use it. Actually, this wears off. Yeah, neither can I, Edward. I'm looking forward to it, actually. Because in the last few years, the only Star Wars games to come out is Battlefront and Battlefront 2. That's it. Nothing else. Before that was The Force Unleashed. Gotta do better than that.
Hells yeah. Half the squads are
Look,
toast.
look how far back we are, man. God damn it.
Extended life pack here. Level 3.
Standard stock here. Level 3.
There's someone behind me and I'm gone. There's two people behind me that got me. Three of them. Don't worry about me, it's not worth it, just keep going, keep going. Oh, watch out behind you, Swag. Oh, he got you with a peacekeeper. Oh, well, we got an ambush, nothing you can do. Oh, excuse me. Still came ninth. Ah, rank 56. Oh, I've got an Apex pack. Hang on a sec. Let's see what little goodies it's going to give me. So it's giving me a rare skin kaleidoscope for the R99. Banner pose for Bangalore. Rare. Crafting medals. 15 of them. Okay. Done. Do you use any of those crafting medals, Mini? Have you used them for anything in the game, or? Oh, so you're just unlocking those sort of things. Okay. Have you got the battle pass? Okay. What level are you now? You're level... Oh, I can't see because of the tick. Might have finished it.
The gusts of wind chorus our victory.
At level 110 is the final reward.
We've got work to do.
Okay. This is for people with the battle
This
pass.
is my favorite part.
Hey Swag, I appreciate you hanging around, man, because I was only going to play Apex for a couple of hours anyway, so by the time you got back, I probably would be doing something else. Supposed to get a few games in. Be afternoon your time, wouldn't it? Where you are? Actually, I can't remember where you are now. Oh yes, I do remember where you are.
Hold your breath. If you have a respiratory system.
Oh, you're still here, German Turtle. Cool, man. Yeah, if you want. With the DJs. Well, at the moment, Bopal is playing GTA. I'm actually keeping half an eye on his stream. You landed on a good spot, Minnie. Some good stuff up there, I saw that. Good. But you still play Battlefront 2 on PS4 though as well, won't you, Turtle? At least we can do a bit of multiplayer together. But yeah, it would look better on PC. I've seen the streams on PC and they look, yeah, it looks much better. You can even tell on the stream. What do you mean he sounds so sad at the moment? Why? What happened?
Level 1.
What do you mean PC only? You've got the game on PS4, Commander. Hmm? What sorcery is this?
Thank you.
The Prowler's a weapon that annoys me. Yeah, but still, once in a while, come onto the PS4 one so we can have a few games together. I can't play with you on PC. I don't have the PC version.
Level 2.
Yeah, but the lag is what gives the game so much character, Commander. Oh, there's an accelerant. There's a scout.
G7 scout here.
Hang on, what's that?
Extended light mag here. Level 2.
I'm gonna walk around with a handgun. I'm not in Mozambique. Mozambique here.
Level 3.
Faster, that sugar. Deeps.
Actually, no, I'll go up here where you guys are. I don't want to be too far astray. Oh, I'll pick up those shields.
Thank you.
Backpack here, level 1. Oh, that's a flat line. Yes, that's a flat line. That's exactly what I wanted. Oh, and that's an alternator. Even better.
Attention.
Perfect. Now I've got a backup weapon. Right. You got a couple of questions. Commander?
Setting up a zipline.
Ask away. Oh, there's a shotgun bolt there if you want it.
Level 2. Thanks. Thank you.
Oh, sometimes you need a turbocharger. Alright, if I see one, I'll ping it for you.
New kill leader appointed.
New kill leader. Eyes out for him.
For once I was able to jump onto the rope.
Team, I found the next ring location for us. Check your maps.
Must be something good this
There's
way.
energy ammo there.
Warning.
Everyone needs it.
Closing.
I could use that.
Great. Already inside the ring.
Let's explore this way.
Hey Jordan, how are you, man?
Phoenix Kit here.
What have you been up to? You still playing Far Cry New Dawn? Or have you stopped playing that game?
Champion eliminated. Care package being delivered.
A champion just fell. They must
Hey,
not be
yeah,
very
Commander, get Far Cry New Dawn for PS4. And I'll do some co-op with you on that, man. I'm gonna grab that Phoenix kit too. Fuck that, I'm not leaving that behind.
Shield here. Level 2.
Coming. Oh, I've already got 6 of them, that's enough.
Half the squads remain.
Yeah, good, Jordan. I just feel a lot better now. I just had to recover from a hangover. Had a bit too much to drink the other night. Is this your squad, is it? Or is that a random? There's a shield battery there. Oh, there's a gold backpack. Oh wow. Did you want me to grab this Phoenix thing? Or you've got it? Okay, cool. Because I've got one of my own.
Using grapple.
What's the advantage of the gold backpack apart from the fact that you can carry a shitload of stuff? Is there any other advantage? Fast heal. Oh, okay, so when you go to use the syringe, it injects it straight away rather than
Select
wait a few
fire.
seconds. Oh, yeah. So not something to ignore.
Grappling.
Got plenty of bloody grenades in my pocket. So Jordan, what have you been playing lately
Round 2.
in terms of games?
Down.
Are you still playing Battlefront 2?
Let's explore this way. Forget care package over there. Forget that.
I like your Pathfinder mini, the colours. They really stand out.
Hostile spotted.
Oh shit, there's hostiles there.
Spotted.
Oh, he's going up the stairs.
Frag out. Opening fire on the edge. Reloading.
Reloaded.
Watch out, he might be coming up from that side.
Kill leader.
I'm coming around here, so there's
Taking
a
fire,
in
friends.
case you get flanked.
Scanning the area.
Shields.
Thermite grenade sent. Throwing thermite grenade.
And they're close, let's get into the target. But
Hostile spotted.
I'm saved in this place.
Who's ready to fly on a zipline? I am.
Damn it, I didn't get a shot on that target then.
The ring isn't far.
Marking our surroundings. The ring is close.
There he is. He's around there.
I am taking fire.
Yeah. That's the boy, he's trying to get me. I'm trying to distract him. Shoot, 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 coming.
Is nearby. Reloading. I am repairing myself.
Bloody hell. Hang on, I'm coming to revive this guy. Yes, I knocked him down. No, there's somebody else behind me. Shit. Damn it. I was gonna come and heal it. Oh, sorry, man. I really tried to revive you guys, but yeah, there was one person behind me. Alright, that's cool. If you guys gotta go, no worries. I really appreciate it, man. Thanks for that. At least we won. Well, I won one with you guys. In a second. And had a lot of fun. Alright, have a good one, guys. Alright, see you, swag. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to leave. And there's only 2 people playing this game, so I think I might screw around for a little bit of my own. Oh, I tried to save them. There's nothing I can do. Actually, if I click on that symbol, no, I think I'll tough it out on my own. Screw it. I'll play on my own for an hour or so. Hey, German Turtle, I'm in the party on my own, so I don't know whether you want to play Battlefront 2 and have the headphones on. Right, but if you've got your PlayStation on, I'll send you a party invite, man. So you can ask me the questions. Message me when you're on. Oh, actually, I'll just send you an invite now. Right, just hang on a sec, everybody in the stream. I assume you haven't changed your name, so you're still German Turtle. Are you online now? No, I'll have to go down here. Just hang on a sec, I've got to scroll down the list. Look at all the people that have changed their names too. Where's German Turtle? No, it's not German Turtle, it's Commander Pendlepants. God damn it. There he is. Found you.
Our path is made today.
Our path is made today. Yeah. Very good. Yeah, Commandant. Yeah. Today we shall have a victory, or I will enjoy death. And I enjoy studying death.
You better not romp with me.
Am I the jump master? No.
Land here.
What is it on the choice?
Feeling about this area.
Enough lambing around. We dropping.
Alright, so these guys are a bit aggressive.
Heard that.
You can often tell the style of your partners just by where they choose to land, so they're either aggressive or they're really stupid. Oh, this is going to be close, because if we don't find a weapon straight away, you're in trouble. Oh, there's no weapon. Oh, damn you.
First blood.
First blood.
Bloody accelerant. Great. weapon. Look at that, they're getting attacked already. Wait a minute, if you put the enemy down, then there might be something to loot. I can't help these guys. There's nothing I can do. I'm a freaking enemy. Look at that. Well, you guys wanted to play aggressively, so... You know, what am I supposed to do? I'll have to try and go back for them. You know, but I've got to take a really long route to make them think that I've run away, but in fact I'm doing a big circle. Look at that, they didn't even wait for me to revive them. Look at that, they've left me on my own. Nah. Who the hell is Brick924 Cynical? Who the hell is that? Oh, there he is there. I'm gonna have to go somewhere else. Right, what I'm gonna do, I think there's an entrance here. Yes. So what I probably should do, oh, this is where the higher tier loot is. Look at this, I can't find anything.
Bless me with sight.
Oh, this is a joke. One lousy backpack. Not even a pistol. Oh, wait a minute. A grenade. That's really not going to help. Look at that, people have been through here too.
Marking our surroundings. I bathe in the blood.
Don't worry, I got a prosthetics guy who can replace, well...
The Holy Grenade of Antioch. What? What the hell? Is that Kush that just sent me a party invite? Just hang on a sec. Who the hell is... Hang on a minute, why are these people like... Who the hell is Brick? Just hang on a sec, everyone. I'm just going to accept a party invite. Come on, PlayStation. You're really slow, man. Where's Kush? Where is he on the list? Kush.
Yo, what up, Dodie?
Hey, buddy, how you going, man? Fuck, I haven't heard from you in ages. I saw your party invite. I didn't believe it at first. I thought someone was playing a practical joke on me, but no, it's you.
Dude, it's the season of people coming online that never fucking come online, because guess who's been online the last couple of nights?
Turtle?
Fucking Scoon.
Yes, I saw his name the other night. Last night, yeah.
I've been in a party with him the last couple of nights. Yeah, he's been fucking back on. He got a... Well, he doesn't have his own PlayStation yet, but he's getting a PlayStation again.
I've been talking to him on Origin too, but hi everybody.
Hey Turtle, how are you, man? Yeah, sorry about the
No,
other night, but that hangover was too much. I had to sleep it off.
that's alright, been there, done that.
Too much
I'll be
whiskey.
right back in about 10 minutes if you guys are still around because my missus needs to go to work first and I'm
No,
seeing her
go.
off and then, yep, that all good with you guys?
Yeah, no, we'll still be here. Definitely.
Beautiful. Alright. Talk soon.
Alright, no worries. So what have you been doing with yourself, Kush? Like, are you still working at the same place?
Yeah. Yep. No, I've just kind of been hanging around. 420 was pretty chill. I haven't looked up any videos of what it looked like in Vancouver yet. I didn't get a chance to go this year, but holy fuck, I can only imagine with it being legal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, it's...
I am so proud
it's
of
fucking
myself.
ridiculous.
There's a lot of people that put love into it. You know what I mean?
Well, there's a lot of people that put love into it that couldn't openly be, you know, weed smokers.
Correct.
And now they can.
Don't tell me he wants to go for the supply ship.
Like Sandy, like I knew this guy named Sandy, and he was a major business owner and shit. He loved his weed, but he would never do any type of 420 event because he was a business owner. You know what I mean? Like, he just wasn't down for it. And it's unfortunate that he passed away a couple of years ago, because nowadays people like him don't have to worry as much. It doesn't matter. It's not going to negatively impact your business as an owner if you're responsibly enjoying marijuana.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
Nobody cares anymore. Not like really that many people cared before, but gotta maintain that professional image.
Yeah, I know. Well, unfortunately that hasn't come up as a topic because we're in the middle of a federal election right now. And obviously that's very low down on but one interesting thing though, this is the first election that we've had where the actual environment has actually appeared in the top 3 most important concerns of the average voter, and that's never happened before.
Yeah, well, considering how the last couple of years have been going, yeah, makes sense.
Yep. Yeah, I know.
It's exactly like that fucking video fucking stated too. Wildfires that are uncontrollable, storms that can wipe fucking cities off the planet. Like, it's so fucking fucked up that way. But yeah, it's the same thing here. The environment is such a huge fucking thing now.
Yeah, everyone's concerned. Did you see all those protests in London too? They keep hanging around. They're blocking some of the streets in the middle of London. This is over the global warming and that. So yeah, it's really starting to pick up now. So you've been
well, nobody wanted to listen when everything was kind of chill, and it was like, oh, it's just a little bit warmer, but this is comfortable. This is nice. Now it's like, okay, maybe there is a fucking issue. Yeah. Maybe, just maybe, we've waited too long.
So how have you been with everything else, man? You've been looking after yourself? Are you happy where you are now? Less headaches?
Yeah, for the most part.
Oh, good, man.
Less headaches for the most part. I mean, the chick that I hang out with, there's a lot of benefits, but she's pretty fucking batshit crazy too in her own right, so it's...
Well, that has its own advantages.
Fucking women, man. Yeah.
There's a devotion right here. I don't know if you've been playing Apex, man, but this game, this is what Fortnite should have been. If Fortnite had been like Apex, I would be playing Fortnite.
Thank you.
Different types of game modes, but yeah, I get what you mean.
Well, just the way it plays and all that, and the fact that the characters, just a tiny little bit, like cartoony, but just a tiny bit, not over the top.
Mm.
And like the way you fire and all that, like it's proper fighting, like not fantasy. Not that I'm criticizing Fortnite, it's just not my cup of tea. That's all.
Oh, dude, don't even worry about it. I fucking hate Fortnite.
I know some people hate it. I don't hate it. It's just doesn't interest me.
I don't hate the game mode style. I do take a lot of like issues with the way that they did their game style. I'm not about the cartoony. I'm not about the fake. I'm not about the overly exaggerated bullshit. I'd rather a hardcore, real, down-to-earth, gritty game. You know what I mean? That's part of why I like PUBG over Fortnite. The other thing that makes me not like Fortnite is their shiesty fucking business model and the fact that they genuinely stole a lot of, you know, a lot of what makes Fortnite Battle Royale is PUBG. Without PUBG and without the code that they had already figured out that Fortnite literally stole from them, they would not have had the Battle Royale. And they've openly stated that it was directly inspired by their shit. And then you add in the fact, too, that they take, like, a really shiesty, like, overly monetized business model as well, in the sense that it's been, I think it's been, like, a year and a half, maybe maximum 2, since Fortnite Battle Royale came out as, like, a thing, and PUBG and all that shit started taking off. And in fucking Fortnite, they're on, like, Season 8, quote-unquote, and that's fucking obscene. I mean, I know a real season is only supposed to be 3 or 4 months. That's not how it works in video game seasons. The season pass should be for a year. Or the season pass should be all the DLC that's coming out for it, or, you know what I mean? It shouldn't be, oh, here's a DLC pack that's $30 fucking and that covers 3 months of your shit. That's not cool.
You know what someone just in my stream just said, Edward, he said the reason I hate Fortnite is because the skins that I want don't last long in the store. What's this player doing? He's just standing here. What are you doing? You gonna move or what? Oh yeah, there he is. He's moving.
Actually, as my way to middle finger them, I've been using Panda Helper, which is an app that lets you get games either, like mobile games, either hacked or for free, or both sometimes, but those ones are pretty rare.
Okay.
But yeah, no,
one.
like...
What's it called?
Yeah, Panda Helper. Panda Helper?
Panda
I have
Helper.
the VIP version. Yeah. And like, a lot of games you can get in-app purchases for free. So you go into the marketplace, and you click, I want to purchase this for $180, and it acts like you purchased it, and it gives you whatever you bought, but you hit cancel before the purchase goes through, and you don't pay a goddamn dime.
What?
Oh yeah, dude. Abso-fucking-lutely. I've got The Sims mobile right now, which I've opened over 150 of these loot chests that you would have to, like, grind like a motherfucker to get these tags for. Or you can buy them with Simbucks, but this one, it's not so much that the in-app purchases are free, it's that your money is frozen. So you can just buy whatever you want in the store with the Simbucks or with the Simoleons or whatever, and it never, like, your money doesn't change.
Hey Jedi Singh, how are you, man?
It only ever goes up, never down.
I like it.
And then,
I like
yeah,
the sound of it.
I've got Animal Tamer, Wild Tamer. What's this other one?
Oh, this is insane. I'm gonna go try and recover this guy's box.
Oh, Game of Gods I've got with in-app purchases for free. Cooking Dash I've got free in-app purchases. Dungeon Princess, This War of Mine, both in-app purchases. Harry Potter had, like, pretty much all, like, your energy and shit like that is frozen, so you can do whatever you want. And it's like I've got this one, I love this hack in this regard, because it changed, like, what you would earn. So you would get, like, billions of coins or crystals. Mm-hmm. And in this game, when I go into the fucking store, once it loads up here, now...
Are you still playing Jedi Singh? Are you still streaming? Because your stream seems to be working still. On GTA.
Yeah, I'm actually looking at the same thing on my end. But yeah, no, a vault of gems in this game, 3,125 gems is $140, $139.99. I am currently sitting on 15 billion.
15 billion.
And 3,200 is $140.
Why is it even when I don't speak to you for a while, you always end up having the same conversations with me about your money glitches and all that? Amazing.
Man, I find I'm good at finding shit like that, what can I say?
Hey, I know, I'm impressed. I'm bloody impressed. Do you still play GTA?
Oh yeah. Well, I mean,
'Cause-
I do, yes, but it's a pretty rare occurrence now.
Oh, okay. No, because there is a
I'm
watch.
waiting for the right money glitch.
Because a lot of my friends, like Jedi Singh, that actually started playing it now, Squall and all those other guys that you used to talk to when, you know, when they were in my party.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you ever do play GTA and they're playing, you can join up, guys can form a little posse.
Oh yeah. Oh, they'll like my toys. I got lots of toys.
Uh-oh.
I've got over $300 million worth of toys.
Oh, he's got a gold loot box, which means that there's a gold armor or helmet or something in that box. Now, do I go for it or not? See, this is what I like about Apex, man. There's a lot of strategy with this. It's not just running around and shooting. You've got to really think what you're doing.
Yeah.
Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Don't shoot him yet, I'm not close enough. Oh, shit. Hang on a sec. I'm actually trying to sneak up on this guy. Oh, yes, I knocked him down, I knocked him down. Oh, I'm doing a finish. Look at this. Oh, look at that, I threw a knife in his head. Oh no!
Oh shit!
I killed the kill leader. That was actually the kill leader that I killed.
I gotta send this picture to fucking Pendle Pants. It's gonna be a little bit pivied. Little bit pivied indeed.
I don't believe it. Oh, we stuffed it up.
Where is it? Is it in this? Yeah, it is in the flash sale. That's right.
It's a trap. You mean like Admiral Akbar? Yeah, but you know what, guys? It would have helped if that other guy, Numimato, had stuck with us. That player just invited me to a group. Okay?
Hmm?
One of the players that was on my team has just invited me to his group. A random, so... Alright, whatever.
Apparently he thinks you're good enough.
Okay.
You qualify, DJ.
I've had invites before, but normally I ignore them because of the, I'll even invite the other guy from before as well. How funny. But yeah, there's some of those money glitches, man, they're hilarious. I remember when you and Commander were doing one months and months ago. Remember that one that you were doing it over a couple of days because you knew they were going to close the loophole?
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're thinking of the one that lasted 36 hours and was like fucking 13 steps and took me like 6 hours of dicking around with to get it to work right.
That's the one, it took a while to master it.
I haven't seen another developer mode glitch, I think is what it was called. Something like that. Oh, creative mode glitch, that's what it was. Basically what it did is same kind of deal as like with The Sims, it froze your money and it was just, you could buy whatever you want, your money never moved. And actually there was sort of one that was up, but you either need 2 PlayStations or you need somebody that you can trust really fucking solid like, and that you like have the phone number for so you can communicate and shit like that. Because you would basically like log into GTA, do some shit, log into the other PlayStation onto your same account kind of deal. I think it was at that point in time you would like buy whatever you wanted, and then you would go into your first PlayStation, back out to what you were in, and it would kick your second one out, and it would give you all the money that you'd spent back, because you were actually spending your money, but you still had everything that you bought. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't like the frozen money glitch where you could just buy whatever you want, and it was just like, literally just spend, and you just have to make sure that the amount of money you have is over what you're buying. This one was a little more complicated and like, well, less complicated, but more repetitive steps to do it right. And you needed a pretty good sizable like chunk of money to start with. or you were going to be there a while. But you still needed 2 PlayStations or a bro that you could trust. And the one with the frozen money was like a solo glitch. But Rockstar was on top of that within 36 hours of that thing being released.
That's funny though. What a glitch.
Like,
And how
holy
people
fuck.
find them too. It's almost like somebody goes into the programming, looks at the code and looks for something that contradicts itself or is not quite right, and that's how they figure it out. Because those 13 steps you have to do, there's no way you could come across that by accident.
No, I think those ones are probably like developers releasing glitches or something.
Let's go this way.
Cause like you could look at the code and it's not gonna tell you if you pause here, you know, do this, do that, then try to back out, then it's gonna give you a black screen, then you gotta go to your PlayStation menu and do this and do that, and then join on somebody else's game and do that, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, you can't glean those steps from code.
No, you can't? Okay.
And the odds of just stumbling across something like that are so fucking close to 0.
Yeah, of course. It just fascinates me though how people find
There's
stuff
been
like
plenty
that.
though that I'm like, yeah, that's somebody coming up with shit and just trying out old glitches and seeing if they can make them work. However, I do say too that this is Rockstar doing it on purpose. If for no other reason than every once in a while, they'll unpatch one of their previous patches. I saw a glitch that popped up and it was almost the exact same steps as before and they had already patched it and this didn't work. And then all of a sudden it fucking worked again and everybody could do it.
Okay.
It's a very common recurring glitch. It's called the orbital cannon glitch. And basically you like spend the money to fire the orbital cannon and then do some shit to end up joining a different server, and when you do that, it makes it so that like the money is refunded to you, but you never actually spent the money, so you get the extra $750,000, and you can just repeat, rinse, wash, repeat, and get 750K every couple of minutes. But they'll patch it, make it go away, and then all of a sudden it just pops back up again.
750, for God's sake. That, you know what, that sounds so GTA.
The distance between us is vast.
You should send a screenshot next time you're playing GTA where it shows how much money you have.
Yeah, I can do that.
So, you haven't been streaming for a while, huh?
No, I haven't really... Yeah, well... I was thinking about doing a little bit of streaming this weekend, and then I just spent most of my weekend baked out of my motherfucking tree because it was 420. But I am actually genuinely planning to stream next weekend because Days Gone comes out, and I have my pre-order in.
Yes, and a lot of people have been looking
Days
forward
Gone
to
is
that
going to be
game.
fucking gangster.
Yay! Kush is going to be back. Officials.
Oh, that's the turbocharger for the Havoc.
They have come out with another zombie game recently that I didn't even fucking hear about coming out.
World War Z.
Right?
That
like,
one?
I didn't like the movie, but it does look good as a video game, not gonna lie.
And it is all
and
co-op.
Pants. I have something I need to send you. It's going to make you a little bit salty.
Did you get my last post, by the way?
Your last, like on Facebook?
Yeah, I linked you and so I tagged you in something.
I only check that every once in a while. Oh, that's not it. Although I find it hilarious how well the like backdrop for my picture and the backdrop for the World of Warships Legends lines up. Take a look at that picture. For being 2 separate games, like the backdrop is the backdrop I got for Days Gone, and then World of Warships Legends, like it lines up almost perfect. It's a little odd.
The mountain, what the fuck?
See, it almost lines up perfect, dude. Like, it's fucking so eerie.
Oh, that's great. They probably just used the
Anyways,
same
yeah.
mountain.
Yeah, same mountain picture.
Star Trek Online. I'm just going through your games now. What's a way out?
That's the Prison Break game. And actually, only one person has to own it for 2 people to play it. You can
Assassin's
like, play
Creed
with somebody else and
Odyssey.
send them...
Oh, I see, yeah. That's the Ultimate Edition too. That's ridiculous.
67% off. I'm tempted.
Yeah.
I'm pretty tempted.
I'd do that because the full version on what is it on Bethesda? No, Ubisoft is still like $100 or something. So yeah. Okay.
It's $149.99 on the store here. It's just $49.49 at 67% off.
By the way, did you get Hitman for free while it was free?
I already owned Hitman, so I didn't need it.
It's so good just to play around with every now and then.
It's fun. I just wish there was more levels.
Yeah, agreed. So yeah, this is going to sound really selfish of me, in a weird way. It's just regarding my work hours. But this is what genuinely happened to me yesterday night. So I come back from holidays.
Yes,
right? I'm completely refreshed. I've got a little bit of credit card debt, admittedly, because I just, well, you know, I wanted to live it up. So I wanted to work as much as possible when I got back. Literally, I'm accepting shifts left, right, and center. Right? Whenever someone called in sick or they just needed an extra hand, I would just jump on in, come and be a pleb instead of a manager, and just work the aisles as per usual. And I've come in 2 days this week extra on top of my regular 4 days, so I'm working 6 days, and then my usual roster is 4 days a week, guaranteed employment, and the rest of it is optional. So I usually end up working 5 or 6 days a week. It usually works out like that. But this week, because of all the public holidays we have here in Australia at the moment, Easter Friday, Easter Sunday, and then straight after that we have something called Anzac Day, which is a military remembrance day, so to speak.
The end of World War One.
Yeah. 2 of those days, I did not have to work, but I got paid the public holiday rate. So I got paid double plus a quarter of what I normally get paid on those days for not being there by sitting at home playing video games. Right, so this Thursday, I don't have to work. Today is Monday here, and today is also a public holiday in terms of business pay. So it's not necessarily a public holiday specifically because it's a special day. It's just because it's after a Sunday, so today's the day that people get paid better instead of the Sunday because Sunday already has better pay. So I accepted a shift today, and they turned around last night and told me I'm not allowed to work it because I worked too many days last week, and I'm only allowed to work 4 days this week. That's what they said to me. And then I said, but I'm not working Thursday, I'm just getting paid. And they said, it still counts. So I was like, so you're telling me that your issue is me physically coming in for more than 4 days this week, but I'm only working 3 days. But I'm not allowed to work Monday to make it 4 days because Thursday, the day that I'm not working... I think it is. It must be. But the thing is, someone else is getting that money anyway. That's what I take issue with.
Yeah, but they're probably getting paid less than you, sir.
No, see, I earn an average amount because I can choose to come in as a standard employee. So I was offering to come in as just a level 2 retail shelf filler. And that is how I would have been paid. But apparently it doesn't work like that, and I've just broken the bank or something, I don't know. But yeah, shit. Yeah, Woolworths, this multi-billion-dollar conglomerate, can't afford to pay me anymore.
No, but they're
so
I
have...
The only way to get multi-billion is to be thrifty. And
I suppose so.
TV and shit like that. Walmart is the same thing. Like, once you get to a certain point, they tell you to stay fucking home because they don't want to pay you the extra. They don't want to deal with the extra taxes. They don't want to deal with the extra bullshit. It's not that they don't need the extra help. I mean, like, they tell you to fucking stay home. 3 people don't show up that night. You know what I mean? They're still telling you to stay the fuck at home, even though you know they could use the extra help because they don't want to pay the extra because then they have to explain, oh, well, we were short-staffed, and then that makes the manager look bad because, well, why didn't you have your staffing better, and why haven't you been more on top of the scheduling and the hours, and shit rolls downhill, man.
You sound like one of my ex-bosses, Kush. That's the sort of shit I used to have to listen to from them for exactly the same thing. No, they always want you to do more with less. Always.
Look,
More
I
with
have
less.
no issue apart from the fact that I'm now missing 1 day of pay that I had already, locked into the calendar as I was working.
Yeah, you
The other
factored
thing
it
I
in.
take issue with now is I'm actually sitting at home for 4 days this week doing absolutely nothing. They told me to just stay the fuck home.
And you take issue with this, man. I don't fucking get it.
I know, that's why I said this is going to sound selfish, but for some reason, I actually feel too lazy. 3 days a week off, perfect. 4 days a week off, too much.
Fuck you.
I know
Trade
it
me.
sounds... Yeah,
Trade me. Come
I'm
up
sorry.
here and fucking trade me, sir.
This is
You will
why I
change
premised
your
it all.
attitude in an hour and a half of doing my fucking shit job.
This
For
is why I
fucking
premised
$16.50
it
an
all.
hour.
Well, that's my base rate, but then I get penalty awards on top of that for whatever day of the week it is, what hours I'm working after 7 p.m., and then I get penalties on top of that based on the fact that I'm a manager. If it wasn't for those things, I would actually just earn $16.50 an hour-ish. I think $16.78 is specifically it, but yeah.
I've got enough shields.
$16.50 is let me put it this way: Walmart, which is your guys' Woolsworth, was paying minimum wage, which is
Oh, we're getting a Walmart
$10.25.
now, by the way. Or is it a Costco?
Oh.
I can't remember.
Yeah. Probably at
Anyway.
Costco, if you've already got Woolsworth to compete with, and yeah. Like I said, like, minimum wage, that's what Walmart was paying. The fact that this recycling company is paying me $16.50 to do a fucking recycler, like, to do a labor job is fucking crazy for this town. Like, yeah, no. Unless you get really lucky and you get in at one of the, like, Canfor mills, which is a major mill, you're not gonna make a decent wage doing fucking labor position shit.
Oh yeah, how's it
Labor,
going, by
you're
the way,
gonna be doing
anyway?
at the fucking best you're making min. It's not too horrible. Being in the new, like, being back in my old trailer is definitely cheaper.
Yeah.
They ruined my fucking workout by putting in these tippers, which reduce repetitive injury. You know what I mean? But it makes our job a lot fucking slower, and
I hate
making
that.
the breezeway go. Well, it's causing shit to clog up, because we went from being able to run a bag of aluminum in 45 seconds to a minute, and then having another one starting to go, to 3 minutes.
Oh, that's shit.
Thank you.
Yeah.
No, that's like us with our cardboard baler. We used to just throw it in this massive cardboard bin, and then they said, well, enough's enough. You guys developed too much cardboard garbage. So here's a baler. Now you need to squash your own cardboard into these massive piles that you have to then manually tie up, and then we want you to throw that cube of, well, that giant rectangular cube of cardboard into the same cardboard bin. So we've now got like triple handling going on.
Oh, see, that's kind of dumb. Granted,
It is.
we have a better system here, slightly, but we
Well,
get Walmart's, their cardboard bales. And we actually get their
garbage.
plastic sandwich bales too, their PSBs, where they have,
Yeah,
like,
we've got those.
plastic hangers and shit like that smushed in the middle. Yeah.
Okay,
Part
you
of my
know,
job
ours
is
is just
separating
soft plastic.
Well,
We're only allowed
yeah,
to do
Got
soft
him.
plastic, yeah.
our hangers are soft plastic. They're just
Oh,
bendable, snappable, yeah.
that's revolutionary.
They don't use...
No,
they don't use
I
the
mean
metal.
ours aren't. Ours are just like wrapping plastic, like Glad wrap, or what goes around a pallet of stock as it's being delivered.
yeah.
That sort of plastic, yeah. Literally
Well, to be fair,
soft.
the hangers aren't worth anything anymore. The only reason that we still, like, deal with them, and we
Just
usually
because
just
they're in
throw them in the
circulation.
garbage, is because it's part of the contract.
Hmm.
The contract hasn't been renegotiated in like 10 or 15 years.
Come
And
on.
when they
Yeah.
first started doing the contract, it was definitely worth it to separate the hangers. Now
Yeah.
they're worth pretty much nothing, so they just go in the garbage, and the only thing we really keep is the plastic film.
When bureaucracy meets real life.
Yes, I respawned him.
Right, so Kush, we've got some interrogating to do on DJ's end here. DJ, are you getting a PlayStation 5 or are you switching to PC?
I'm thinking about it because I really want to spend more time on PC games, man.
Finally.
You know what I mean? So,
Well,
Kush, are
DJ,
you getting a
here's the
PC?
thing. Here's the thing, DJ. I can get you literally any game. Any game your heart desires, any game that you can dream of or think of, I can get for you for free. Granted, you're in Australia, they kind of frown on that type of shit, but I can do that shit. So you don't even have to pay for a goddamn game. I can get you any of them for fucking free.
90 Barra will cover your tracks.
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
Great.
So, yeah,
If
PC
you're
is
desperate.
definitely the way to go. In a slightly more kind of shitty and morose sort of thing, I may be getting a really good computer in the near future because my grandfather has a really nice, like, $8,000 fucking souped up, ridiculous fucking computer, apparently.
Jesus.
And
Make sure you keep it
he
clean,
spent a lot of fucking money on it.
Hmm.
But he's getting Alzheimer's really bad, and he's
Oh,
starting to
damn.
lose his goddamn mind. And he refuses to go into a home or anything like that, and he is not a safe driver anymore. And
Sounds like you're describing Prince Philip.
My dad's gone. My dad's gone, but he, like, that's still fresh enough that he frequently doesn't remember that.
Mm.
And then when he does remember, he goes through all that shit again, so that's been taking a toll on him. And his wife passed away, 4 or 5 years ago. Actually, I think it was a little bit longer than that, but, like, at this point in time, he's basically got my aunt, and he lives in Whitehorse, which is, like, 8 or 9 hours away, and that's kind of, like, it. And the rest of the family that he has is more from his wife's side, and they're money-grubbing cunts that are fucking useless and just want everything that he's got, essentially. And yeah, I don't know, like, how long he's got, but I do know that apparently the computer is coming to me in the will. So eventually I will have a souped up gangster computer, although I'm not exactly hoping for it to be immediately, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it.
The longer it takes, I'm not going to complain.
That's like me thinking about my grandmother's fortune of gold, which apparently got sold somewhere along the line.
Oh, there's only 3 squads left. Sorry.
Okay, now, next question. Star Wars Fallen Jedi, whatever it's called.
Yes, I'm getting it.
Yeah, me too.
We'll see.
It's single player, there's no DLC. I'll be the test rabbit. I'll be the guinea pig. I'll be the guinea pig.
All we've seen so far is a cinematic trailer.
Is a teaser, yeah, I agree.
It's not even gameplay, it's not, like, it could be anything at this point in time. And EA has a really bad track record, and I don't want to be No Man's Sky, so I'm not saying yes, I'm holding my breath.
Is that a thing now? You can be No Man's Skied?
Oh, absolutely, dude. I have heard that term from far too many people now. It is definitely a thing. No Man's Sky had the most fucking hype I've ever fucking seen, and one of the biggest letdowns as a result. It didn't help that the guy who built it was, like, doing interviews with IGN promising all this shit, like, 2 weeks before it came out.
Yeah,
I
remember.
You're gonna have full water worlds and full lava worlds. You're gonna be able to meet people for only, like, billions out of, like, astronomical chance to meet somebody else, and... No. What he gave us and what he offered was not the same fucking thing at all.
It's funny because the things he said were true in sort of whitewash theory, but the execution was just horrendous.
Actually, no.
There wasn't any exclusively one type of world.
Actually, guys,
exactly.
Edward in my stream actually said something that's what I'm thinking of doing. He said that he'd get the gaming PC first and get the PS5 later, and that's what I'm thinking of doing because I've already got the souped up PC. I might as well wait for the PS5 to be out for a while, and then it's a bit cheaper, and then get it later on.
Well, I've got the souped up PC, so I'm getting that. I'm just sticking with it and upgrading it. And the other thing I'm going to do, guys, and I know this is a bit controversial, but I'm going to get a Nintendo Switch. Maybe.
I wouldn't, just because when it comes right down to it, like, if you want to just do it for your own entertainment, sure. But
Literally.
Nintendo is
anti-streamers.
Notorious, not even just anti-streamer, anti-video. Do not make a video of Mario and expect to post it on YouTube or Twitch or
came
anything.
second.
They will come after you, man. They do not like that shit.
If I'm honest, I just want to play Pokemon.
Damn it.
Fair enough, I get it, but you know what I mean, right? Like, they're real dickish about that shit.
I've seen.
Gentlemen,
I will say, though, I've seen somebody do a really interesting game thing recently, and it's, they played GTA, but they let the chat control the cheats. You could pay to, like, pop in a cheat. Yeah.
Hey, King, how you going,
You
man?
could change the weather on him, or make him so that his controls were inverted, so he's walking backwards to go forwards, you know what I mean, and just fuck with him.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Can King hear me?
Really interesting.
Can people on DJ's stream hear me?
Guys, can you hear the other people in the chat?
I'll just see if I'm sharing. That'll be the fastest solution.
Shared.
I didn't hear you before when I was watching DJ's stream.
I am always loud. I'm actually good today. Rare.
What are you up to,
How do I check it?
You gotta go to the like,
party
main
settings.
party menu and then settings.
Hey,
Yeah.
King, are you playing Apex? If you're playing Apex, man, I'll give you a couple games.
Yeah, I'm sharing. Hello,
he
King.
can hear.
Welcome to the stream. Sorry. I was just trying to see whether or not it was worth me saying welcome.
You know,
Wow, so we're actually, guys, we're literally in our podcast setup, I've just realised.
Yeah, I know.
For the first time in like 9 months.
It feels like 9 years.
Yeah. Fuck. Yeah.
So, would you rather a head the size of a tennis ball, or a penis the size of your head?
Land there. Looks like fun.
Sir, we've been over this. I like to get my head in the titties.
No, I changed it slightly.
Wouldn't want to pay you, like, anything that you could find that you could stick your penis in, you don't really want.
No, that's a fair point, actually, because it'd basically be a horse, wouldn't it?
Of course, it'd be a whale.
At least whales don't buck. They just flap around.
Hey, Squall, how are you?
There fucking the blowhole.
Oh, it's so funny today. Sorry, I know this is kind of gross, DJ. I know it will affect you a little bit, but I'll try to keep it as minimal as possible. But basically, at my workplace, there's a bit of gastro going around. And one of the people came back today and literally just, I was like, what have you been up to? And they're just like, you know, just normal shit. I was like, really? Normal shit?
Ooh, he's getting the wingman.
Ultimate wingman. Sorry, Andy reference. Ooh, what you getting?
It's a Volvo S60.
Nice. Bit of an engine there, actually. Is that the 5-cylinder?
5-speed, but I don't think they actually make a 5-cylinder.
There was actually one Volvo. There was one Volvo, and it genuinely had 5 cylinders. It was around the same time period. It was a sedan. But yeah, anyway, it made the most horrendous noise. It was amazing. Purely because it only had 5 cylinders, yeah.
5 cylinders?
Yeah, it was such a weird design. So it was 4-cylinder bank, and then there was just one extra one at the front that fired in between each one. Or something. Or it would go in a crisscross motion and then even out by going to the 5th one. I can't remember. But yeah, it genuinely had 5 cylinders. Yeah, oh god, yeah. But one of my friends had one, and he got it for like 2,000 Australian dollars, which is nothing. Hope he looks after it.
Nice to know you value your currency so much. 2,000 Australian dollars, that's like 10 Canadian.
You know, it used to be you go to holiday in Japan and it was literally just divide everything by 100 or divide everything by 10 and that's how much you're paying in Australian. Now it's divide everything by fucking 2.75.
Yeah, forget it.
Forget it. I literally lost money going on holiday, but I felt like I spent about 8 grand. I ended up spending 11. Mind you, that includes everything I did for 3 weeks, so, you know.
Well, it still wasn't 4 grand on a fucking Star Trek game, so you're better than Spoon.
Yeah. Fucking Scoon. He's a legend.
These guys are wiping the
yeah.
floor.
Oh, by the way, maple syrup, is it better from Canada or from Quebec?
Canada. I mean, Quebec
Okay.
is in Canada, but you want proper Canadian maple
Can I
syrup.
get a
Quebecese.
weapon?
Yeah.
Well, they're French. They
So-
just they don't know.
That's
what the
what
fuck
I
they're
was
doing either.
thinking, yeah. I thought they would be more French,
I mean,
yeah.
did you hear about the Notre Dame fucking church going up in flames?
Oh, don't even get me started. You know, I have a direct personal
They showed
connection
up
to
and they
that.
just gave up.
Close.
Yeah.
Standard French shit.
Yeah.
Got there, we surrender.
Yeah.
The flames, they're too big. We do not have
Literally.
enough croissants.
Can't do anything.
Yeah.
What do you want me to do? Stop, drop, and roll on it?
That's basically how you make a croissant. No, but in full seriousness, my great aunt was actually the organist at Notre Dame, and she played the theme for Babe, which is actually a classical music piece. Spot, calm down.
I just
Doggy,
healed. Guess what? I just healed 2 people and I haven't got a weapon. And they were both dropped and I saved them. And I'm completely unarmed. How good is that?
You
How-
should literally get get an Apex Legend medal that says medic.
Yes, I agree. No, you're right, Turtle, and I like your way of thinking. Correct. Finally got a gun, finally.
Did you save Private Ryan?
No, still trying to find him. I'm shooting everybody else at the moment.
Still trying to find that Black Hawk that went down?
Oh god, Black Hawk, damn. God damn it.
When you find him, you'll mash them back together?
Just be careful of falling Rockies.
I'm in big trouble though, still I've got shit weapons.
Care package coming in.
So, have you
Do you
tried
need
this
the
game?
Valkyrie?
Have you tried this game, Kush? And Commander?
Body shields here. Level 1.
No, I haven't tried it. I've heard it's a lot better than all the other ones, but you know what? I was never interested in the genre to begin with. PUBG had me interested for like a little while, and then Fortnite just ruined it for me forever.
Hey, Chewie, how are you, mate? Oh,
I know I'm really opinionated when it comes to this stuff, but
No,
yeah.
that's fine, man. Like, yeah, you play what you
Fuck,
like.
you know what I saw on PlayStation that made me like kind of like yay, and then I thought about it and I was like, but I'm not gonna be able to mod it. Boo! Speaking of Chewie,
That sounds like you're talking about
Fucking Stellaris.
What? Stellaris on PlayStation?
Yeah, Stellaris
What?
Console Edition. Yeah. But
What?
the downside is I don't think you can mod it.
No, I don't
Or
think
if
you would be
can,
able
It's
to.
not going to be able to like. You won't be
It
able
won't
to
host the Star Wars mod.
heavily mod it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, 4 bullets.
Which is unfortunate. But when I first saw it, I was like, "Fuck yeah, shit!"
Well, I mean, if you ever got it, honestly, we should just wait till you get the computer. To be honest.
Yeah.
Tell that dingus Turtle to get Borderlands installed if it's not already done.
I'm working on it right now. Jesus.
For what, your PC
The
or
dingus.
PlayStation?
No, on PlayStation. That was one of my other questions, actually. Are you getting Borderlands 3, DJ?
No, I refuse.
Why?
Oh, I just found a peacekeeper. Oh, because I keep spending money on games, man.
You say you keep spending money on games. I mean, let's be honest. We've had this conversation before.
And we need to have it again.
Yes.
Right. Spending money on games. It seems to be my understanding that many of the games that you can purchase the people for, or
All
just
for
in the
free.
free games that popped up.
Yes, exactly. That's why I debate the
Spending all
use
this
of
money
the
on
phrase
games, like
keep
$60
spending
on
money.
I've got the peace hunt activated.
He's just afraid. He's afraid you'll get addicted to it.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that, because it's co-op, so Chewie, myself, I'm
No,
doing
I
a
think
certain
he's-
cush.
I think he's worried he's gonna get addicted to buying new games. It's gonna be like cocaine. He does one line
I
and that's
mean-
it, he just can't stop.
It
Or
does
Lays.
kind of happen like that a little bit.
Patching myself up.
You can't just have one.
I can't have the hemlock.
Do you mean Lay's as in Lay's chips? That's like the oldest reference
Yeah.
I've ever heard you pop out.
I don't know, don't you put it in your mouth, and that whole commercial thing was pretty goddamn old, and I used to drop that every once in a while.
It's such a good chip, though. I miss Lay's.
Dude, have you seen Hot Ones recently?
What?
They've got
No,
really fucking big.
That's really gonna
Hot
hurt
Ones,
me.
we
the,
don't-
the-
we don't have that
don't
brand.
Here.
no, Hot Ones, the YouTube show.
Extended heavy mag here.
The
Oh,
one where they
I've
eat hot
never
wings
seen
and they
it.
do an interview.
Oh, for the
I sent you a link
peacekeeper.
before.
Oh, it's giving me the choke.
In that case, I've seen it before, but I haven't. No, I haven't seen it
Oh.
recently. No.
Deadly.
That's unfortunate. Anyways, the premise is he does interviews with celebrities and progressively eats hot wings with them. And yeah, by the time they hit the bomb sauce, it's just all over from there. The bomb, I don't know what it is, but it is a vicious sauce that makes everybody cringe and just like, what the fuck?
What is this? We've
Like
got
Shaquille
Conan.
O'Neal. Shaquille O'Neal fucking did it, and like he's like sitting there and he's like, "Where does this sauce come from?" Fucking Sean's like, "Kentucky. Kentucky don't know how to make no hot sauce," and he takes a bite and he like goes to throw the chicken wing in the fucking basket and he turns his face. Oh, I apologize, Kentucky.
Have you guys
It's
seen that
fucking mean,
Conan Exiles is free?
Yes, and Surge.
Are either of them good? Because the advertising looks really good.
Yes. Surge actually looked really interesting, and then I just didn't buy it when it was on sale because I didn't have the money. But now I got it for free, so sweet. And Conan Exiles is kind of like Ark, but with human slaves instead of dinosaurs.
Sorry, that's really bad.
Chewie has another request. Oh, hang on, now the message has disappeared off my screen.
Well, if it's anything in relation to me doing Borderlands...
If the Handsome collection is as cheap at GameStop there as it is here, you can just buy him a copy of that on the cheap and get him into it.
That's a good point, Chewie, but we don't have GameStop because it died.
What do you mean it died?
There is no such thing as GameStop in Australia anymore.
Oh, okay. Didn't even know there was in the first
Well, do you have it?
GameStop?
What is... Yeah, GameStop, it's called.
Never heard of it.
EB Games.
Ah, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Oh, is it the
EB
same
Games
company?
and GameStop is the
Okay.
same company, it's just different named.
Today's top
Here in
searches,
Canada, it's called EB
Fortnite,
Games as well.
Apex, World War Z is $55 actually, that's not too bad. It's
Right?
it's
That's
actually
why I'm
only
kinda
$30. It's only $30 on PC, by the way, though. I'm going to put that out there now. World War Z, you can get it through the Epic Game Store, which is unfortunately the company that makes Fortnite, but yeah, you can get it through them for $30. Game of Thrones is releasing.
You just ruined it for me, man.
I'm
Why'd you have to fucking say
sorry.
anything?
To be honest, I've already bought Satisfactory from them, and actually that game is really, really good too. So it's only Fortnite that's shit from their
I'm
company.
just like, it's not. Okay, the
There's
biggest
an
problem isn't so
Aquaman
much that
game.
it's shit, it's that they're goddamn fucking thievy cunts.
They are,
I wouldn't be
yes.
surprised if World War Z they stole the fucking code from that from some small developer that nobody's fucking heard of. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm trying to think of this might have actually happened. But on a side note, whatever Satisfactory is, whether or not it's stolen code, it is actually a really good game, and I really want to play it with other people, for the record. Anyway, that's my rant over. Also, by the way, Fortnite is a shit game, and you can't use may or may not be shit with Fortnite because it is just shit. End of story. What was I searching? Oh yeah, Borderlands. Fucking hell, I get so sidetracked. Right, where's this bloody ultimate handsome collection Ultra HD texture pack? Oh my god, you can download HD textures for it to use with the PS4 Pro.
We won! We're
for
the
free.
champions! Yes! We just won.
Okay, Chewie, well the handsome collection is $99.95.
Holy.
Borderlands 3 is $137.95 pre-order.
Jesus Christ.
What the fuck is wrong with PlayStation Australia? It's like they can't make up their own prices. They just go, okay, this is regular retail and done. Unfortunately, Chewie, I don't already have the pre-sequel. I thought I did, but I do not, and I cannot afford it right. Well, I can afford it, but I don't want to afford it right now for $100 and something. No, $100 exactly. I know that's a disappointment. I'm very sorry for that, but we will play Borderlands 3 together. That is what I can promise. So yeah, I'm going to get Borderlands 3 on PS4 if you guys are getting it too.
I'm probably getting it, but I don't know when I'm getting it. There's like I like the Borderlands series, and I've played the games before. But I did just buy Days Gone like last payday, and this is my rent payday, and I can't really afford that right now.
I'm not saying right now. I'm just saying in the future.
No, I know. I'm just saying I don't know when it actually comes out, and I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be fairly soon. And if it's supposed to come out within the next month, then there's a good chance that you'll just have to play without me for now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I'm not saying I'm not getting it. I just can't really afford it within the next month or so.
I get the first pick. We're the champions.
I can't decide if I want to get Days Gone or World War Z now.
This is going to be fun.
I'm tempted to get both. I already have my Days Gone pre-order. I did that last payday. I have 50, 60 bucks I can spend on a game this payday if I want to.
Gibraltar.
So I'm kind of up in the air between getting World War Z and Assassin's Creed Origins, because Origins, I can get the $150 Ultimate Edition for $60, save a third of the fucking price.
Yes, we're the champions. Yes.
Wait, do you mean Odyssey?
Yeah, sorry, Odyssey.
Playing as
That's
the
right.
champions.
Just making sure.
Too many fucking Assassin's Creed these days.
Oh, what?
I'm actually
Assassin's
playing-
Creed 3 Remastered? Why
Wasn't
are they
there-
doing
Yeah, I
that?
really genuinely don't give a shit about that.
Isn't there
I
Assassin's Creed?
will not play that. I fucking hated Assassin's Creed 3.
No, see, I loved it.
I despised that one.
Didn't they make
Why?
one
But I am
Assassin's
playing
Creed?
Rogue.
But
Dude,
didn't they-
I could go on about that one for an hour, but let's give DJ a chance to say his piece.
Okay.
What are you saying, DJ?
Alright, let's go on supply ship, you crazy bastard. Wasn't one of the Assassin's Creed game now made free because it features Notre Dame in it?
Yeah, that was Assassin's Creed Syndicate, I think?
Oh shit,
No, not
really?
Syndicate, the one before...
Yeah,
no, the
but
one before Syndicate.
But isn't it only on PC?
Yeah, Unity. Unity is completely free now.
Huh.
Yeah, but only on PC though, I don't think on PS4.
Yeah, and any in-game transaction proceeds go straight to Notre Dame Fund. But, to be honest, they're probably not going to need it, considering the amount of money that's been put forward to save it.
Chewie wants you
It's
to
the
check the
church.
messages, Turtle.
They've got money.
Hang on. What was that, DJ?
He's just checked my messages on the stream, Turtle. Sorry, Chewie's been messaging you.
Okay, I'll have a look in a second. One thing I wanted to quickly also bring up but I've now forgotten. Oh yeah, I was watching video footage of the making of the flight model in Star Citizen. Would anyone like to guess what it's completely a copy of?
Oh God. I'm not even going to bother guessing, I'll just let you break the bad news.
No, it's exactly the same in almost every conceivable way as Elite Dangerous. When you enter an atmosphere, there is no animation for entering the atmosphere yet, but you guess what? You go into a glide slope, and then you slowly land, or fly around the surface for all, you know, intensive purposes. It's exactly the same as the Elite Dangerous planet entry. And the planets themselves look exactly the same as they do in Elite Dangerous now, but they don't have rovers.
Well, fair enough for, like, the ripping of the planets and shit like that, but the, like, the gliding in thing is just kind of, like, that's what
blatant.
we've already kind of figured out, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's a pretty standard model. So that part isn't exactly ripped from Elite Dangerous. Like, if we start doing planet exploration, that'll be how we get into the atmosphere. But the lack of an animation and the planets looking the same is, you know, that's something to say as a rip.
Yeah, the only thing that's different is the size of the ships and the way the aerodynamics works on them. But I have to say, actually, Elite Dangerous is still my preferred model. And I don't know how long bloody Star Citizen's been in production for now, but I paid my $60 pre-purchase already, and I have been waiting for 2 years.
Dude, it's been in development for like 8.
I know. I thought it was almost done, but no, we're so fucking far off that shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be right back. I'm just gonna go read the stream messages on my computer.
Oh, there's a purple armor there, I'll need that. I've got no armor. Shit, I just realised I've got no armor.
I'll check my physical PlayStation messages. Yeah, I'm gonna get the disc version, Chewie. I did hear that. I was paying attention. Yeah, I've been reading all of that. I've been responding to all of this.
I'm just making sure.
But yeah, I'll find a disc version.
By the way, Breh, did you see the picture of the black hole? Breh?
Yes, I did. I did. You know what it reminded me of? A spliff in the dark.
Uh-oh.
No, but in full seriousness, how cool is that?
Yeah. They, somebody
I've seen
put,
so
like,
many memes.
Yeah, the Tower of Sauron around it, and it's the eye, and somebody did, like, a hand and the 3 fingers extending off from it to do, like, the correct sign or whatever with the hand.
Yeah.
Right,
Or the perfect sign, you know what I mean?
Do you
like,
remember?
Yeah.
Do you remember when Notre Dame was burning? Somebody said something about like Snoop Dogg apparently got angry at somebody again or something. And just posted a picture of Notre Dame burning. Yeah, Snoop Dogg started a fight again or something. Yeah.
Maybe he just smoked a bad batch. What?
But yeah, no, the way that the technique, I guess, that we use to see that fucking black hole is crazy. It also kind of sucks because it means we're at kind of like the peak of what we can do. There's only so much better we can go.
We could say that
launch a couple of
photography.
satellites.
We could say photography and observation are at the peak of what they can do. I think in terms of space travel, we might still have a few surprises over the next 10 years.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because
But
I mean, you know,
like,
there was the whole
telescopes.
Like those two.
But did you hear about the failed Afghan mission?
No.
Hang on. What?
The two rocks that were stuck together. You didn't hear about that?
No.
You know how they had the theory that for planets to form, it means that broken up materials somehow have to coalesce and bond together. Well, that probe that explored the surface of Pluto, they decided to send it to the Kuiper Belt because they spotted a very strange object which looks like 2 balls stuck together. And when they got close to it, they realised it's actually 2 rocks joined together, and you can quite clearly see the joint. You see a ring around where they're joined, just thus proving that theory that Gravity does make all that stuff come together to form moons and planets. Now you've got the evidence right in front of you.
Giving him the chimney.
Well, there you go.
And I mean, it doesn't sound like much, but it's like it's first evidence of it. Like, yeah, because all that stuff in the
DJ,
it's all left over of the formation of the solar system.
do I have your permission to discuss another YouTube channel very, very briefly in front of everybody?
Is it yours or Kush's?
No, no. I was just going to make a recommendation to both of you about someone to watch.
Okay, yeah, no, that's fine.
Yeah. So I've been watching this guy who he's literally made a living now off debunking flat earthers.
Body shield here, level 2.
People who believe the planet is a round disc and is completely flat like a pancake.
Energy ammo here.
There are that many of them that you can make a living off doing that now.
Oh, I know.
Anyway, this guy's called Simon Dan. He is hilarious. Definitely have to watch him. At some stage. After you finish watching DJ stream. Everybody. There, I think I delivered that as subtly as I could.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. For the devotion. Oh, they're up there.
See, I don't think there's really that many more flat earthers. I just think that they have access to cameras now. And audience.
That reminds me. You know what I saw in Japan that really pissed me off?
What?
Okay, so you guys know all of those wonderful games that never came out with sequels because, you know, they just didn't for some reason, e.g. Star Wars Rogue Squadron.
Yeah, they come out in Japan, do they?
Yep, and if you buy them, you can't play them back home because they are 100% Japan only.
Yeah,
I found Rogue Squadron 2, Rogue Squadron 3, Rogue Squadron 4, all Star Wars games, all made by LucasArts, Japan only. For PlayStation 4.
Yep.
Rogue Squadron on PlayStation 4.
Hey,
next generation graphics.
You just need one with the right region lock.
But
Or
because they
you
use a
need to
different
PlayStation
electricity
has the right region
source, they have a different electrical power source. So I am not. I'm too inept to make it run here, is what I'm saying, unless I actually change the power supply.
You could always emulate it on your PC, and then it doesn't matter about the power supply, because you can choose what region you're in with an emulator, and your
That's
PC
a PlayStation
should be good
4
enough to
game.
emulate a PlayStation 4. It doesn't matter. Still an emulator for it. You just need a Skookum computer to do it. You
Yeah,
need
well, I've got
something
that.
has a lot of fucking power, and you do genuinely have that, so you would be able to emulate whatever fucking game you want.
I guess it's just so much effort. But I was just disappointed that those things exist. There was also a Force Unleashed 3 I found.
No.
Dude.
Yes.
Chewie.
A Force Unleashed 3?
Yes, and you cannot play it unless you're in Japan. Or you
Here's
have
the
an
thing.
emulator set up.
Here's the thing, sir. I more than goddamn feel your pain. I feel it more than you can understand. I think Chewie probably feels it too, and he can probably explain just how much he fucking feels it, because A, Kingdom Hearts was like there's a lot of Japanese games out there that you cannot play unless you play the Japanese version, and sequels that never came out in fucking America and shit like that. If no other the Gundam games, there are so many motherfucking Gundam games out there.
I saw them all. I was
way
there.
More in Japan. Yeah.
I saw
You
a
understand
PlayStation
that?
4
There's
controller
like a whole fucking wall. There's
that was a
whole wall
Gundam.
worth of PlayStation games that are fucking Gundam. But that is gangster. A controller Gundam is gangster.
Yeah, it was a PlayStation 4 controller, lit up in the exact same places, had the buttons in the right places and the sticks, but it was a Gundam.
That's gangster.
It was really big though. And there was another one, there was a Nintendo Switch, and it had just like Pikachu's face as the actual console.
Yeah, see, Pokemon is like super popular everywhere, so even the English,
Yeah.
like we get a lot of the Pokemon games regardless. But there is a couple of Pokemon games you can only play in Japanese.
This is your champion.
This is your champion.
I went to a Pokemon Center IRL. That was fun. Nurse Joy sold me a plushie Charizard.
Did you try to creep on her like Brock?
No, but you could buy Brock if you wanted to, like a creep.
You're a funny boy, Kush. Funny boy.
I feel like, thinking about it now, that's what DJ needs to do.
What?
DJ, just dress up like Brock, straight up, do it like right up, and then go to a Comic-Con convention. And you will pick up some of the hottest chicks that you have ever had the opportunity to fuck. And they're freaks, dude. You don't even know. They will play with your Pokeballs.
I just got this horrible image of some like cosplay girl groping some balls and just going, "Go Donphan!"
Or like I'm wearing a pair of Pikachu underpants or something.
Oh, please, please. I was about to say Jigglypuff!
Mercy.
Oh, I can't. I'm gone. I'm in a state of euphoria.
Body shield here.
Gotta hop up here.
You want to get really weird? Dress up like Mr. Mime. Find somebody who looks like Jinx.
Champion out.
Level 1. Don't worry.
And smooch him.
Light ammo here.
Sorry, I couldn't resist. Oh.
No, then you gotta give her a little Alakazam.
Alakazam.
Don't forget the foreplay, though. Good old match-up never hurts.
Wow.
A bit of splash attack.
A bit of splash attack. Jeez.
When she looks ghastly, you know she's gonna Squirtle.
Gee, I didn't realise it was turning into a competition, but please continue.
New kill leader. Not for long, pal.
There's always lick attack.
A lick attack.
Gotta give her your Cubone.
Wow.
So she can have a Marowak.
Wow.
Hey man, that's a little far-fetched.
Here. Level 2.
Wow!
Ditto.
Oh mate, that joke was just him on top.
Oh, I think it's about time to roll out.
Wow. Look what Chewie's
That
written.
felt as-
Lick is super effective against Jinx. Is Jinx one of your girlfriends, is he? Is she?
The most funny thing is when you see a fucking, like when Nicki Minaj first started becoming a thing, I saw a meme of Nicki Minaj and Jinx together, and they do genuinely look the same.
Yeah, every time I see
Pokemon
women that have
called
those
that one.
massive engorged lips, I just think of Jinx every time. And not in like a sexual way, in like a why do you look like a Pokemon sort of a way.
And a Pokemon sort
Everyone
of way.
snoo snoo!
Wow.
I need heavy ammo.
Death by Snoo Snoo. Death by Snoo Snoo.
Oh, there's a Havoc rifle here. Yes, that's perfect. Hey, Darth Daedalus, how you going, man?
Oh my god. I haven't laughed that hard in a while.
Oh yeah, sir. By the way, I was telling DJ before, but Panda Helper, it's an app you can get for your phone, particularly you because you have Apple.
I don't have Apple.
And it allows you. We have Apple tablets.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Anyways.
Oh, speaking of which, oh, I've got a story after you're done.
Alrighty then. But yeah, you can get like games that are normally you'd have to pay for them on the store. You can get them for free, and you can get a lot of games hacked with like in-app purchases are free, so you can go into the store and buy shit but not pay any money.
Nice. Yeah, Apple deserves it at the moment too. Guess what? Very short story. Very short story, but you know, it is what it is. So, just before we went on holiday, my missus updated the iPad. 2 days later, screen stops working.
What?
Yeah. When that happened, I was just like, you've got to be kidding me. So everybody online was right. I was just like, you've got to be fucking kidding me. I knew there was a kill code. I did not expect it to happen as soon as they released the new iPad. It was literally 2 months after the new released iPad, they update iOS, my screen broke 2 days later. As in, it's not broken, I can still get it to work if I press the home button and the power button at the same time, take a screenshot and hit the volume button at the same time.
I just killed 2 people in Apex just then. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but...
No, that's alright. It's just, there's this complex system I have to turn the screen on, which is when I hear it take the screenshot, when I hear the actual sound and I press the volume button at the same time, it forces the screen to turn on for some reason, and it does actually turn back on and just works at that point. But every time it goes into standby or low power mode or the screen just turns off, I have to repeat that process. I have so many screenshots of my home on the iPad now, it's not even funny. But it's just ridiculous, like,
On the bright
I
side,
genuinely
good luck
thought it
for
was
any-
broken.
Good luck for anybody hacking into your tablet trying to find the nudies.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, they're all on my phone anyway.
Home, picture of his home, picture of his home, picture of his home, picture of his home.
Yeah, that would get pretty boring. It's all on the D drive.
685 pictures of their fucking home!
It's all on the D drive, bro. That's why it's called D.
5 pictures of their dog!
Actually, there's like 100 photos of my dog. He does the most adorable shit.
Oh, that was perfect.
Man, my dog actually did some pretty adorable shit yesterday. I think she thought I had to go to work, cause at like 7:40 she'd been laying on the bed and she all like woke me up, and she like put her fucking paw on my shoulder, kind of like looked at me like, hey dude, it's like morning and you're not gone yet, the fuck.
Dogs in particular are so sensitive to like your life and the way, you know, you go about doing things. My dog actually apparently got sick when I wasn't here because he missed me so much.
Yeah.
And this is according to the vet, not according to like, you know, people who were looking after him. But yeah, my dog genuinely, like the day after I left, he just started throwing up and not eating. And then a couple days in, he was fine. And then when we got back, he's regained all of his appetite. He's happy again, barking at everything. Well, DJ, that's too wiggly tough. I'm sorry.
Don't worry, I'm here. Giving my shields a recharge.
And on that terrible, disappointing silence, it's time to end. Thank you so much for joining us on the podcast today, everybody.
Thanks a lot, team.
Have you been keeping up with Grand Tour, by the way?
No.
Yep, the dog really missed him. Yeah, but you know what, Edward? When I came back from Italy after a couple of months, my cat was half dead. If I'd been away a couple more weeks, I don't think she would have made it. That's just the way they are when they get used to you. They feel sick when you're not around. That's the way it is, man, especially when you have a relationship with your pet. spend a lot of time with them
DJ,
and that.
that's also why you get somebody to watch your animals for you when you're gone, man. They need
I
food
did,
and water.
but they still miss you.
I'm just messing with you, dude. I'm just messing with you.
No, but I did that. I had the neighbour and all that, but the cat still got depressed, and she told me. She could tell when she used to walk in the garden, the cat would sit there all depressed with its ears flat.
Yeah, my mother was looking after my dog, and he loves my mother, but it wasn't enough.
I just ranked up to 57. Oh yeah.
You know what's funny though? My guinea pig actually got healthier in my absence.
Who the hell is Darth Jar Jar?
Well, he's the villain of the next Star Wars movie, haven't you heard? Oh, how annoying is the teaser trailer for the new movie? I can't believe they put the Emperor's laugh at the end of it.
Yeah.
I bet you, if he has... I'm going to say this now, if he has nothing to do with the actual movie, I'm going to be pretty upset.
I am going to be proud and laugh my ass off in more ways than one if Disney has grown half a brain and sat back and realized, hey, the way that we were doing things isn't really working, so what if we just end this movie the way that we kind of wanted to, and then we bring back the legend shit, and we just do the Yu Zhang Gong that everybody that has read the legends would like to see. And that's why the Emperor is cackling, because the Emperor had a clone. And now they're gonna follow the proper fucking storyline that they threw away that was way better than the garbage they dreamt up.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a bad idea anyway.
No, it wouldn't. It'd be a fantastic idea. I would fully support that.
And I have to say, step one, at the very least, was getting J.J. Abrams back on the case after what happened with this most recent movie. Not that,
Yeah, bringing
not
in a
the
third
thing
director
is,
to fuck things up even more is not gonna help things.
yeah, no, exactly. And the thing is, J.J. Abrams knows what he's doing, and he had a plan, and he was going to start small and then get big, you know, and they never let him do that. Anyway, you guys know me, I've always supported J.J.'s version of Star Wars, because I've always just thought it would be a good thing. And here's the other thing, right? It doesn't take a lot to make me happy in a movie. I'm not anywhere near as critical as everybody else, which is why I'd be terrible at reviewing movies. So, no, even with the last two Star Wars episodes, yes, they could have been better, but I enjoyed them regardless. But I have to say I enjoyed Rogue One and the Solo movie way more.
Yes, same here. Especially Rogue One.
And I'm so glad that they're going to do a Knights of the Old Republic movie now. I'm looking forward to that more than anything else they've announced, apart from the single-player game.
And I think at this point in time, you might be able to agree that while those other movies were good cinematic adventures, they were not very good Star Wars movies.
I agree,
Not the
but
Solo
see, the thing
and
is, I
Rogue
like a
One,
cinematic
the other
adventure.
two.
I like
Yeah,
a cinematic
I'm not
adventure,
opposed
so
to a
I
cinematic
didn't
adventure,
mind. Yeah.
I'll give you a perfect example, actually, because this is something that fucking annoys the absolute ever-loving fuck out of me. Fucking Netflix, fucking over PC-ness, fucking bullshit, fucking with original fucking storylines, god damn it. Teen
Whoa.
Titans. Have you seen the new Teen Titan thing?
No.
Okay, Netflix came out with the Teen Titans. They kept most of the backstories the same. They kept most of the characters the same. The only thing they fucking changed was Starfire. Starfire, for whatever reason now, is this mouthy, kind of arrogant black chick.
Oh no. That is one of these things that I hate. No, they didn't. That's
Cyborg, he's fucking black. You already have Beast Boy, who is not only Asian, but fucking green. And then Raven is not only, like, Asian-looking, well, she's extra fucking dimensional. She's not even from the same fucking dimension. You can't get much more of a multinational team. Starfire is a fucking alien. There is already plenty of goddamn diversity, and you already have the black guy with Cyborg. There was absolutely no reason to go around and fuck so heavily with one character's backstory and one character's color and all of that shit. It was so unnecessary. And they fucking changed her character entirely.
Hey,
Almost
Jaden.
everybody else is pretty much the same, but no, they had to change her.
Hi, Jaden. Welcome to a review of Teen Titans on Netflix.
Yeah. Fuck PC-ness.
I have to say, yeah, PC is ruining everything old that's being remastered. To a certain degree. Because here's the problem, right? If you change something that's already well established in order to fit in with political correctness, then that makes everybody aware that you're aware of it.
Of course.
And then you are forever bound by those laws, those rules, whatever they are. They're not laws, let's get that straight, actually. That's the thing. If you lose the ability to make fun of stereotypes, you immediately become a slave to those stereotypes and what they want you to think, or, you know.
Well, and sometimes,
I'm getting my point across, I think.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, like, say, sort of a similar issue, Mr. Popo, like, he was just a character in Dragon Ball Z that was black that had big pink lips, and I never associated him with any racist stereotypes until they changed him to Blue and fucking Kai. And then it was like,
but you did associate him with me.
Yes, Darth Vader was. It was
and then I realized,
wasn't it?
It was because he looked like a black Indian fella.
He just looked like a big fat black guy with big pink lips, which I get as a stereotype
He looked like
now,
Jinx!
but he had a similar look to it. I never associated it with a racist stereotype until they changed it to highlight the fact that it was a racist stereotype.
That's actually another point. Pokemon did the same thing with Jinx. They changed her to purple instead of black.
Yeah.
What? Yeah, Pokemon, even fake illusional, made-up monsters are being judged by what skin color they are by some people, by some very, very special individuals.
Now, I have an interesting thought here.
Okay,
As just an idea.
Hit us very carefully because DJ is streaming.
Yeah, thinking of, like, PC-ness and how it's ruining movies that are being rehashed.
I love how PC-ness sounds like penis.
How much do you think they're gonna, like, change and shift a little bit so that it's not so racist when the new Aladdin comes out? Because as much as I appreciate the old Aladdin, there are some racist tones to it.
I have seen their solution for this. I have seen what they have done to solve this problem, and actually it's quite eloquent in a funny way. So who is one of the biggest people who immediately absolves political correctness issues?
Are you thinking Will Smith? Is that what you're thinking? Because, like...
Yes, Will Smith is rich, black, and he's an inspiration. So of course, no one's gonna say anything about him.
Yeah, but it's not so much the genie that was racist, it's the way that the characters are presented, the songs about thievery, and, like, the Sultan's men are going around chopping hands off and heads off, and the way that they presented the Middle East in Aladdin had some racist undertones to it. They were treating it sort of like a beautiful place, but a dirty place, and, like, if you weren't in the royal castle area where it's all nice and prim and proper and upper class, and then it's grungy and everybody's a criminal. And, you know what I mean? Like, there was definitely some not so politically correct nowadays shit there. It made the movie good, but I'm curious how much they're gonna cut out of it because it's not political.
Yeah, you make a good point. I reckon that they'll probably keep a lot of it. They'll probably get rid of the dirtiness because it's a 3D animation over IRL shots, or behind IRL shots. Yeah.
I've seen that in the trailers. Like, the town, even though they're going through the dirty, like, low-class district, it still looks pretty prim and proper and nice.
Yeah, it'd be like Assassin's Creed recreating the scene, wouldn't it? It'd be similar to that, but then with a touch of Disney magic.
Yeah.
That's the other thing, though. It is Disney magic, in quotation marks, so, immediately people just dismiss it. But it would be interesting to see what it was actually like.
I'm gonna watch the movie just because I want to see the differences and shit like that. I want to see how they do it.
I just want to see if they keep Jasmine's booty. Because in the cartoon, she was actually well endowed.
Well, and even like that, you know what I mean? Like, how do you have the movie where you're not treating her as a possession? A good portion of the movie is just her dealing with the fact that she's basically a possession.
You can't change the songs, though. That would just... You can't change
you know what
the
I mean,
songs.
though, right? Like, it's politically correct to change it, but it will ruin the fucking movie. But you've got to dampen the tones or something.
That's what
Well, Will
pissed me off
Smith
about
is
The Last
officially
Jedi.
playing a fat Arabian guy who's blue.
Who's blue?
Oh my god, he's Popo.
Well, no,
Will
like
Smith is Popo,
Jafar, 'cause
confirmed.
he wants, you know what I mean? Like the daughter is not exactly just like a bargaining tool, but
Oh right,
everybody
Jafar
wants
is
her
not
hand
the
because they
parrot.
No, Jafar is the evil guy. Weird.
I thought Jafar
Really
was the
weird.
guy from Superman.
Parrot is
Wow.
Quago?
Jafar.
I can't remember what the fuck the parrot's name is.
I could have sworn it was Jafar.
Close
Or
enough.
something, it must be similar.
I'm like 90% sure Jafar is like the main villain.
Okay. You're probably right, I'm
Pretty
just,
sure.
yeah.
I could be wrong, dude. It's been so fucking long. It's been so
And
long
today,
since I've seen the movie, I think I played Kingdom Hearts 2 first. Yeah,
and
Jafar
today our
is the,
professional review
main
of Disney. You know what I wish I could have actually seen is Disney's Future Park. I kind of wish I could have seen what that was like.
We could check out here.
Just to compare it.
Attention. Delivering care package.
Parrot is Largo. Jafar's the main villain.
Oh, there we go, Largo.
Okay, so
What a
Jafar's one of
stupid
those
name for a
three that
parrot.
got exiled that was stuck in that plane of glass floating in space. Yeah, I remember.
Wait, what?
I don't know where that last bit came from, but the rest of it all made sense. Bless you.
Okay, in the original Superman, do you remember there was those three terrorists that were condemned and they were stuck in that plane of glass? And they were floating
Yeah,
in
no,
space?
fair enough.
Yeah, got it.
I didn't hear the Superman part.
Oh,
I thought we
okay.
were still talking about Aladdin. I'm like, what in the fuck kind of Aladdin were you watching where people at the end were floating around in space? I want to see this Aladdin.
No, sorry, Kush, but the stuff in Australia is alright, but it's not that good.
This is the Aladdin where his magic carpet took him to space and just didn't stop.
Yeah, he wore the genie as a fucking spacesuit.
And then ran out of wishes. Arabian Nights, Arabian Nights. A fool of his god could fall and fall hard outside on the dunes.
Please.
Sorry, that's my favorite. That's my favorite line. Hey, you drank that
Yeah, you know
scotch
what,
yourself.
dude,
That
they
was
changed-
your physical choice, okay? Don't come
Just
to
so you
me,
know,
who is
too.
an avid scotch drinker, and complain about a scotch hangover, because that is a sign of a good time, sir.
They did end up changing that song, just so you know, too.
No!
More politically correct.
I'm out. Fuck that
They
box
didn't
office.
change the whole song, but they changed the little end piece because it was a little
Okay.
too racist.
But see, this is what I don't understand. To me, it's just not racist, it's cultural. And if somebody suddenly started talking about Germany and said making a schnitzel on fucking Oktoberfest is racist, it makes no sense to me. If I was Arabian, I would like to hear Arabian music. I would like to hear Arabian lyrics or, you know, references to my Arabian culture in that fucking movie. This is what I don't understand. This is what political correctness is ruining. If someone actually called me a kraut as a joke and then immediately apologized going, oh, that's not politically correct, I would slap them and I'd say, you know what, stick with your guns next time, bitch. And I'd mean that from a non-World War II perspective.
I've missed our conversations, guys. I really have.
I'm just looking at this ad for World of Warship Legends, and the two boats that are pictured are the fucking USS Enterprise and the Yamato, neither of which you will get with less than 100 hours of
The
gameplay.
Yamato? Wasn't that the biggest
Yeah, the Yamato.
Japanese battleship ever built? That was a monstrosity,
Yep,
that ship.
with a massive wooden deck, and here it is in the photo. And it is one of the hardest to unlock because it has the most cannons.
Right here, the lyrics changed. Just the first part. It's like the lyrics that you know is, "Oh, I come from a land from a faraway place where the caravan camels roam, where it's flat and immense and the heat is intense. It's barbaric, but hey, it's home."
What is wrong with that?
The original lyrics go, "Oh, I come from a land from a faraway place where the caravan camels roam, where they cut off your ear if they don't like your face. It's barbaric, but hey, it's home."
I wonder if they changed that for political correctness or just to avoid violence, though.
I think that's a little bit of political correctness.
But the thing is, culturally, it's accurate.
That's saying, no, not everybody in fucking Saudi Arabia is chopping ears off.
No, but if you stole something from a street vendor, you would lose your hand. If you stole something, for example, from a street vendor in Arabia or wherever, you would have your hand or finger or something cut off as punishment.
Yeah. But
and
they're
sometimes,
not going
yes, your
cutting
ear.
off your ear just because they don't like your face.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. So maybe that's why they changed the lyric. Maybe it was inaccurate. That one I can live with. Let's move on.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, though, is like, they're like, that one, that was a pretty savage line. I get why they changed it. I'm not saying that one was for the worse. And that was
it's
for
not
the
friendly to
animated one.
4-year-olds. Yeah.
That one was for the, like, animated one, the original lyrics.
Look at that! It actually boosts you up.
That has
But
nothing
now
to
that
do with the new one.
Now that you've raised the fact that that was for the animated one, it does bring up another good topic, and is that we're softening everything for our kids too much these days. I would say yes, we are, and that falls into that category instead, then.
No, Chewie, it's not because you're an atheist, it would be because you're an American.
I could understand your point if you were, like...
So that's like saying, no, it's not because you like nuggets, it's because you've eaten a cheeseburger.
Yeah, I would see your point, sir, if Aladdin was marketed more to adults, but it is more to children, and...
No, but that's what I'm saying. The animated one...
Arabians are just trying to chop your ear off because they don't like your face. They're going to take that more literal than somebody who is just listening to a song, who's an adult, or even a teenager, or even an adolescent, and is just listening to this and taking it with a grain of salt. Somebody who's 4 years old is genuinely going to sit there and be like, "Oh my god, they do that over there?"
Yeah, I suppose nowadays they would, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
They'll believe anything they see on a screen, which is why we have so many flat earthers, but I'll move on from that. I am so obsessed with this topic lately. I hate flat earthers so much.
I think one of the other guys you might like is, I think his name is on YouTube, the Homo Sapien Sapien? Or the Sapien
Yeah, I
Sapien?
think I've seen stuff.
Sapien Sapien?
Sapien, yeah, that sounds right. But Simon Dan's the one I've actually subscribed to and actually added to my column of people who I regularly visit because, yeah.
Let's go this way.
I have to remove a few people from that column because, oh my god. What other lyrics have they changed? You came
That's
fifth,
the only ones that
DJ.
I like know of.
Yep.
Well,
Which
all
is
by
not bad
yourself.
considering that there's no coordination. I can't talk to him.
And there's no swag lord either.
I've won a couple of these with complete strangers because there's sort of like a... If you help each other out, you roughly know what the other person's doing or what they want.
Yeah. Sorry, I just had my dog charge through my living room and like bounce over my shoes. It looked hilarious. He's now going off at a pedestrian.
Apparently,
I gotta
unlocked
see how
something.
badass Vancouver was for 420 for this year.
What's 420 as in the weed cloud?
Yeah.
I actually know that reference now. Yay me!
So,
Well,
damage
considering it's
levels?
legal this year, right? Like,
4,000. Yes, good. I'm getting there. With Pathfinder.
There was some flour on one of my pallets today, and I got a piece of cardboard and started cutting it up into lines.
wow. It's a pretty substantial amount of tents and people and booths and wow. Gotta fucking love it. Mobile Canna. Ah, I wish I was there.
Look on my works.
I cannot wait to win this match.
I haven't seen these photos yet.
Oh, hells to the motherfucking yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a thoroughbred horse there. Oh, these are all Red Dead Redemption photos. Oh yeah, I remember these ones, yeah. But what's this look on my works?
Oh, that's a serial killer in the game.
Oh, okay, right. Oh, I see, okay. Yeah, and then the rest of it I have seen. Okay, it was just that one photo I've never seen before. There's a person... What the fuck is this? There's like a message thread that had 95 people in it and they all left. Chris Korn created a group.
Yeah, but...
No idea.
You're used to the cold weather, Edward, but in Australia we're used to warm weather. We can't handle the cold here.
I'd like you to take that statement back.
Especially
I literally
German
just
Turtle.
came back from like
German
3
Turtle
degrees.
German Turtle loves going to the beach. He loves being sweaty.
Oh, don't fucking even. 3 goddamn degrees.
Come on, that was my vacation.
Try working outside, in minus 45 degrees Celsius.
What's this idiot
Yeah, you know what? I wouldn't
For 2
do that
fucking weeks.
because I'm not suicidal.
This guy's an idiot. What's he doing?
Oh my god, there's a blimp! Oh, it's tied to a string. I thought it was a real blimp.
But you see all the fucking like setups they have there for different things?
Yeah.
Like, oh my
Well, it's
God.
a lot bigger this year, isn't it?
Imbecile.
Ah. Well, that's only one spot. That's not all of
Look,
them.
look how overcast it is from just the smoking. Mobile canna. Wow, they had their own stand.
Oh man. Yeah, no, dude. Like, there's. When you see
Are those
further on, there's
HTC
people, like,
jellies?
Yeah. THC jellies. Yes.
Sorry, yeah. HTCs.
I can get a bag of those candies, those like gummy candies that are made out of THC for $10 a bag at 10 candies a bag. So it's $1 a candy.
Nice.
That's a gold shield. I just found the gold shield. Oh,
And it comes in like a proper Ziploc bag and shit like that. Like, yeah, it's gangster.
Yeah, look at that.
Anyways, you'll see like they're selling like straight up fucking weed at some of the stands and like, oh,
I love
try
that
out
name.
this dab rig, try out that dab rig, buy a dab and you can hit this, blah de blah. Like Vancouver takes it pretty serious. I love it.
I love these
This is the one
names.
thing that I would go to Vancouver
Health
for.
Cannabar.
Yeah. Yeah, they come up with clever shit all the time. But yeah, you see the pounds just sitting out there, like, fuck yeah.
Yeah. The jars and everything, wow.
Australia,
So-
this would be a fucking promotion.
So after Europe, I guess I'm coming to Canada.
Yeah, dude. Dude, we're getting 2 fucking dispensaries in my town, and there's gonna be a grow op just down the street from where I work.
Nice.
Yep, a massive one.
Are you gonna work there?
If I can get in, but honestly, there's like plenty of competition.
Yeah, of course. So there's a 500 megabyte update for Elite Dangerous.
Yeah, that's gonna be pretty much the last big update till like next year.
Wow.
Yeah.
I can't believe it. What the
There's gonna be like
gold
little, you know, life,
What are you doing?
you know, easier life updates and shit like that, but
Yeah.
not the other shit. No big ones until 2019.
So DJ, why you no get Borderlands 3 when it is literally the co-op game we've all been waiting for?
I don't know. I think I think the explanation goes back to my DNA. I think I have.
Oh, you mean when the dinosaurs roamed the fucking planet?
No, I just think
I didn't realize you were Jewish.
What you would call the stubborn gene.
That's a double joke. I see what you did there.
1 minute before the ring closes. We have
It's $130, but if between now and then I saved up enough for 2 copies, should I give it to Kush or you?
Give it to DJ, because I will genuinely buy a copy of it eventually.
Yeah.
DJ won't. DJ will wait for 5 years after we all have PlayStation 5s or some shit like that, and he'll get it when it's the free game for PlayStation that month.
I think we should just jump ship to PC. I'm kind of over the console side of things.
Yeah. I just don't have the ability to do it at the moment. I've been ready to fucking jump ship. Well, I've always preferred the PC. It's the better system.
If only there was a way I could use my PC to join a PlayStation party. That is the one thing that would have made my life so much easier these last few weeks. Well, months. Because if I could just talk to you guys while doing my own shit, that'd be brilliant.
Yeah, it would be, wouldn't it?
I understand the whole exclusivity of owning the console, and therefore you have the right to talk to other people who own the console, but, you know, we can only have 8 of us at any one time. That's already a limitation in itself.
Yeah, but I don't really, like...
Want more? No, I get it.
Too many people is...
I know,
already
I know.
chaotic enough.
I need to find this gold
4 people,
helmet.
it's still hard to understand what everybody's saying.
Yeah. But 4 people co-op is well and truly a thing now. In fact, it's becoming a standard. Like, every zombie game is 4-player co-op. Borderlands is 4-player co-op. Star Wars really should be 4-player co-op. You spawn as groups of 4, you know. You're supposed to anyway.
Like, as an example, A Way Out, the reason the guy made that game is because he saw a niche that wasn't being filled, which was co-op games. It's not even just the fact that there isn't co-op games, it's more particularly that there's no co-op games that you can genuinely play in your own house.
Oh, I remember what that game is. That's the one where your partner doesn't have to have the game purchase, isn't it?
Yeah,
yes, I remember now. Yeah, I know. Although it'd be laggy as all shit.
Maybe. Game's really not that big.
Maybe not today because I am about to go to bed. I haven't slept yet. It's almost 9 AM.
Nice.
Yeah, nah. But that brings me to the last question I was actually gonna ask DJ is when are you next getting on?
DJ's on all the fucking time. What are you talking about?
I've literally been here every night at midnight for the last 3 nights in a row, and this is the first time I managed to catch either of you.
Because I was out, remember, then recovering.
For 3 nights. Come on. Come on. Come on.
No, some of it is that you gotta catch him at like around
You
this
gotta catch
time,
them all?
No, you gotta catch him around this time, because it's like anywhere between probably 5 AM my time and noon my time is when DJ starts streaming. And like gets on and shit like that.
This is the thing though, DJ, I need to know when, because I will inevitably have to change my sleeping pattern to catch you and play games with you.
I understand.
You understand, but you haven't answered my question.
I'll be around this time.
What's, like 4 hours ago, 2 hours ago, midnight, 5 AM our time?
I'd just say after midnight.
After midnight. Okay, that I can do without changing my sleeping pattern, that's fine.
It's just that because of this hangover and that stuffed me up. That's so annoying. I had the gold shield and I couldn't get a gold helmet. Ah.
But it's okay because I've got a golden cock.
Yeah.
And I've got a golden snitch. Guess who the snitch is?
Is that fucking Herbert from Family Guy?
You know it. No, it's the greased up deaf guy. See y'all next year. Can't catch me.
Your dog.
Shut up, you slimy little fuck.
Hi, I'm Mr. Meeseeks.
I'm Mr. Meeseeks.
Look at me.
Look at me, play with my button.
Oh shit.
Actually, Season 4 should be coming out around July?
Oh, I know. How long is the wait for all of this shit to come out now that streaming is a thing? No, I'm saying now that streaming is a thing, now that like Netflix and Amazon are such a big thing, I know I'm sort of late to the show, but now that streaming services are such an everyday part of life, how long is the wait to the next episode? Like when you watch The Simpsons, you'd watch the same season like 3 or 4 times. What I'm saying...
do one, once every week because they are primarily, like, their contractor, their whatever, is Adult Swim, which is still a television network, not a streaming service.
Yeah. But the thing is, I will binge watch, for example, all of Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and then I'll have to wait until the next season comes out, and I'll have to wait until the next episode comes out, and it just feels too long when you've literally seen 5 seasons of back-to-back episodes. And fucking NBC and fucking Netflix playing around with the fucking contract, sorry.
What else is new?
Yeah, I know, right?
I need a backpack.
Yeah, okay, my rant is over now.
Do you like how I spam the emotes in this game?
I can't see that because I'm not watching the stream.
Oh, well, that's just
I am watching it on a computer, but I'm not in the same room as that computer, so...
Oh no.
That's what she said.
First blood. The cycle has begun.
I love how he goes, oh no, like he's about to die or the world's ending, and he just goes silent, no explanation whatsoever. We're all just left hanging like people at a donut shop with no money. Sorry, like police officers at a donut shop with no money.
There.
Yeah, it is a cliffhanger, and I'm not happy with hanging on this cliff. Oh, can you share play? I want to see that game. Or is it dependent on internet? Yeah.
I mean, it is kind of dependent on internet, but whatever.
Oh, you goose.
Actually, now that the snow has started melting, I should be able to get my 75 megabits soon.
Woo! 75-bit ice megabyte. Wait, 75
megabits per second.
Ice. 75-bit.
That's fucked.
It's relatively entertaining, this game. I go.
I'm jumping on the share play like it's a...
It's World of Tanks. Just with boats.
Yeah, but
They did put a lot of effort into, like, the ships. And you don't actually get any submarines.
Did they put a lot of effort into the details of the, like, islands and the water? Or is it more like... not Assassin's Creed Black Flag?
It's pretty top down, so you don't... No. No. It's not like that.
What?
I will take a screenshot and show you.
I embrace it.
Three different factions that you can choose from.
The host's game screen cannot be viewed because the game has not been released in your country or region. If the host starts a game that you can view, the game screen will be displayed.
Wow.
I'll try again just in case it's a weird glitch.
Yeah, I'm the jump master.
Nah, genuinely, it's just saying the host's game screen cannot be viewed because the game has not been released in your country or region. But that's bullshit because I could download it right fucking now if I wanted to.
This landing area will prove beneficial.
I say we land here.
This might be a good place to land.
Not that big. It's kind of worth it. It's fun to fuck around with. Here's a couple screenshots, please.
I feel most alive.
Yes, please.
Approaching my death.
Just disconnecting from SharePlay so that hopefully I can try reconnecting to it.
Yeah. Couple of different ships.
Have you got a picture of the Yamato?
The Yamato?
Yeah, is it in there?
It is Tenryo, Kuma, Wataki.
Is there a Fubuki?
Aoba.
I have a weird obsession with the warship called Fubuki. If you see it, I must see it.
Why?
Okay.
It's one of the Japanese warships that just has the most interesting history. And it died in the most mysterious circumstances, and I just love everything about that ship, and...
What do you mean mysterious circumstances? What, they don't know exactly how it got sunk, or...?
They went onto a strange mission against the US called Sounds from the Deep, and it sunk in that mission. I'll send you a page on the history of it if you're really interested.
Heavy ammo here.
But basically what was happening is Japanese ships would sail into military waters, and suddenly they would just start corroding for no reason. Wow, these ships are actually quite detailed.
Mm-hmm.
They've done a nice job. I like your captain as well. He looks very interesting. Oh, they're all different captains.
Yeah.
Oh, what am I?
There you go. Those are, like, you gotta work pretty hard to get that
Well,
one.
you can have that
Oh
one.
wow, it's the Fubuki in the flesh. Slightly different color to what she was in real life. The Fubuki, you've got it. The Yamato?
No, there's another one. Yeah, the Yamato. I don't think that one's in here.
Wow,
It
she's
goes to,
just
like,
as...
World War II age.
The Fubuki is just as beautiful as I thought she was.
Placing an independent variable.
It's so weird how that ship sank for no reason. Well, not no reason, but no one knows what happened to it except for the Japanese, and they won't reveal the information.
So obviously it was something embarrassing.
No. Like I said, the mission was carried out in secret. The details were released like 40 years later. I can't believe you can
Here's
actually
one that
control
says
the...
gangster.
Of the Yamato?
No.
Just a gangster ship. I like gangster ships. Let's see.
It's called the King
The
George
King
V. It's a
George.
British ship.
Holy shit, those cannons though.
Right? Boom, 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 boom. Like,
Yeah.
fuck.
But didn't the Yamato have the same sort of standard of cannon, but it was just bigger and had more of them? Isn't that what was so intriguing about the Yamato as a ship?
Yeah, I think the Yamato was like, one of the problems with the Yamato was that you couldn't do
It
like
used
a full
so much
broadside.
fuel. It
No,
used
you couldn't
so
do a
much
full
fuel.
broadside because the amount of kinetic force from doing a full broadside was enough to just about tip it over.
Hmm. Oh yeah,
In
there
that
was
regard,
that.
it
Yeah.
was poorly designed.
However, you could do them separately, and it was, king.
Yeah.
Yeah, but also those big style battleships, no matter how many cannons and no matter how thick the armour in the end, they always seem to be taken out by the Air Force. Same thing happened to the Bismarck too, same thing happened to the two large Italian main ships, they always get taken out by bloody airplane attack, torpedoes.
Yeah,
or
that's
whatever.
why people look at aircraft carriers with such shock and awe, because they're ultimately the kings, because they provide air superiority to a terrain where it otherwise wouldn't exist.
Yep.
But the thing about it is, if your aircraft carrier goes down, you're fucked for the rest of the war. So
Oh,
it was always a bit,
apparently Edward
you know.
likes Queen Anne Revenge. Queen Anne Revenge.
The Queen Anne's Revenge, yeah.
Okay.
That's Blackbeard ship.
I'm still checking out these 2 pictures of the Fubuki. I'm just obsessed with them.
It also
Did
plays
they
right
have the
into a
Congo
later show.
as well? It's Kongou, I think, Congo? It was also a
I think they
Japanese
do
ship.
have the Congo.
Yeah, that was another very famous one that operated alongside the Fubuki, but the Fubuki was just so much older, and nothing would bring her down until one day she went on that mission and just, yeah.
R301 here.
Oh. I honestly just want to download this entire game just so I can stare at the 3D models of these ships.
It's honestly, it's worth the download. It's pretty fun to play. It's not hard. We
Yeah.
can game together, I think. I don't know if it's region locked.
Well, it must be, otherwise, you know, the share play would have worked.
Yeah, maybe.
I think I've heard other people say it was region locked too.
Lame.
Mm. It's too bad you can't just do 2-player. Yeah, there it is, the Congo. They've spelt Congo wrong, but I mean, that is her, definitely. Yay, my Elite Dangerous has finished updating. Wow, the Congo is a beautiful ship as well. It's almost like a small Yamato that just looks like it was designed better.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's that World of Warships, Chewie. I think that's what they're talking about.
Yeah. And I'm particularly obsessed with one of the ships that they actually have as a playable ship, called the Fubuki, because of the mysterious circumstances under which it sunk.
Spitfire. Yes, that's much better.
I'll stop going on about it now. Anyway, guys,
No, that's okay.
I have to go to sleep.
Of course
Now?
you do. I see how it is.
Oh.
Now?
I'm just messing with you, man. It's all good.
I'll stay. It's fine.
No,
I'll just
you
fall
wanna go to
asleep
sleep,
with my headphones on.
I just want to be a bit early, that's all.
No. Well, yeah. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to sleep. My missus will wake me up around 3 p.m., so that's in about 6 hours. Then I'm going to go get a coffee, make some music, or, you know, do some work on my videos from Japan, and then I'll come online at around midnight, my time. So about 1 a.m. DJ's time, and then whatever that time is in Canada.
We're back on the same time. Daylight saving ended.
Okay, so yeah.
So
There you go. Alright.
Where you are should be 4 minutes past 9.
Yes.
Alright.
AKA 4 hours past my normal bedtime.
Okay, well have a good one. I'll talk to you soon, man.
Au revoir.
Peace, sir.
Peace. Oh yeah, nice
Yeah.
talking to you both again, and let's do this again tomorrow.
Yeah, one of these days we gotta drag Scooney into the fucking conversation too, but, yeah.
Mother trucker, that would be hilarious. Anyway, till then, bye-bye.
Ciao.
Peace.
Right. Only 7 squads left.
Longbow here.
I didn't play Battlefront 2, Chewie. I'm not playing I don't think I'll be playing it today, man. I need a break from that game once in a while, otherwise it gets too stale. Yeah, I've got enough health packs. You still there, Kush?
Yep. I am indeed. May as well see what I'm working in tomorrow.
Yeah, I think this is going to be my last round too. I'll stay in the party, but I might. Oh shit! I know the 20 hours.
Spitfire here.
Well, what time is it where you are? Must be in the afternoon or evening.
It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Normally I would get off work about half an hour from now, and then I'd be home about an hour and a half after that. Well, home and like done my shit kind of deal, you know?
Contact.
Uh-oh. There's someone coming in here. Shit, we've got an enemy in here.
Frag out.
Oh, we got him, we got him.
Reloading.
Yep, he's gone. That's it.
Frag out.
There's another one.
Frag out.
Oh, that's forced me. I was throwing my grenade and it dropped me.
Don't shield out. Down.
Oh. Oh. Fourth. Actually placed fourth.
Attention.
Alright guys, that's it for Apex Legends. I just want to thank everybody for watching. And I want to thank my special guests, ChewieCookiesGames and German Turtle. I'm going to take a break and have breakfast. I might be back with another game in, say, an hour or so. Just depends how I feel, because I'm just feeling a little bit fatigued at the moment. Otherwise, as I said to Turtle, I'll be back tomorrow night at about midnight. So until then, take care. And thanks for watching. And yeah, guys, Chewie's going to stream Borderlands. Go and have a look at that, because that's a really interesting game. Until then, take care. Thanks for watching. Catch up with everyone soon.